Oh, hey. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Dun, 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 dun. It's me and my friend Brain.
It's me, Blaine.
It's Crash Bandicoot! It's Crash Bandicoot 2! Caught! It's Crash Bandicoot!
But it won't play it a second time. How do I make him say it again?
I just want to keep hearing it.
Yeah. Hold on, I can do that. Give me a second. Yeah.
Finally.
Let's just do this all day.
We're gonna let's play the title screen.
Oh shit! It won't play it again. They're on to me.
Soft lock. Start it off.
Soft lock. But I can still adjust the. Yeah, look at my graphics card.
I don't want to brag, but I got some insane Trilogy quality graphics going on.
I might be able to handle it.
Do you remember when this came out and they were like, we're gonna cap it at 30 because the PlayStation 1 games ran at 30?
Oh, I don't remember that, but that would have been an awful mistake.
That's something they did on the regular PS4.
Oh, well, you know what? Maybe it could only do that much. Hey, Garg. Hey, Matthias. Hey, Ree. Hey, Austin. And Rando. And Cowboy Preston. And Joy Boy and OCD and Cobalt. Here we go. We beat 1. Now let's beat 2. Oh, no, he's gonna die.
Watch out, you're falling.
He lands right on, like, a big metal pole.
Pile of used heroin needles.
Right through the butt cheek.
Oh.
Crystals. Of course. No!
What?
Crystal, of course.
So I fell through the ground and found some crystals. Who cares? Oh, Salazar.
Yeah, he never once thought to use them.
This guy needs to go to the dentist.
He can afford a robot face.
Yeah, do they got a Cortex doctor? What's a dentist?
You fool!
God, they got Cortex's hair perfect.
Aware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we'll need to find an enemy.
They really did the animation good here.
Yeah, straight out of Animaniacs, those designs too. I think they got one of the guys from it.
Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Off to Radio Shack.
Man, this is gonna have a TV show on Amazon and they canceled it. What fools! I would have made so much money.
God. There is a Crash Bandicoot quote unquote TV show, which was I think we talked about that before, but like a hand animated intro for the first game that they never released. And it had that old timey Warner Bros. Look to it, and I think they were promoting that the PlayStation. Yeah, well, it was supposed to be 3D, right? So don't muddy that up. God, this is the first
fine,
3D
man. We'll
game I ever
that
played.
down.
Yeah, oh, we'll shut that down.
I'm gonna kill all the critters of the jungle, by the way. Crash Bandicoot hates nature.
So we were talking about this before, but did Crash start off looking like this? Like has he
what?
always been like bipedal, or was he like a little tiny NPC running around?
I mean, I'm sure there's like a prototype, but I've always seen him as this just dog thing.
Yeah, but when he's put in the Cortex Vortex, was he like looking like this?
Yeah, but he's acting like a regular animal, even had the gloves.
If it isn't
Okay, just with the gloves on.
Oh yeah, look, his fingers look like Cheeto Puffs at 4K.
I'd rather expect a written invitation.
It looked like Cheeto Puffs at 1080p.
Don't touch Crash's head. He looks like a Jim Henson creation.
Yeah, he does.
Can you imagine reshoots of Jim Henson projects and all the fuzz is like causing static electricity? And
that is all I will say for now.
that Grover puppet's seen some stuff.
He doesn't know English.
Yeah, I know. He's talking up a big game for Crash here. Crash needs a devious mind to manipulate him. Also, there's something interesting in the fact that like it doesn't matter because no matter what, you got to go through one of these 5 portals, right?
I want to go through
Makes
here.
no fucking difference.
I guess Turtle Woods sounds like level 1 to me.
And there's a deleted scene from this game where they accidentally had a cutscene of Cortex explaining how the PS1 memory card works, and they just recorded it, and then someone's like, "I guess I'm animating this."
Awesome. Yeah, that should have stayed in. They should have put that in the remaster. Honestly, it should be in here too.
Yeah. These nature effects.
Can't touch water, I die.
You can touch the mud. You can do it, buddy. Look at him.
It's all diarrhea. It's not even dirt. It's all diarrhea.
He's got like leeches hanging off him.
Leeches, ticks, like all of it. Being buzzed by mosquitoes who senses blood now.
Oh my god. See, this doesn't look as good as the like over rendered as the first one to me. I think this is a nice. I mean, this is as good as I want it to look.
The colors look a little lighter.
Yeah, I really like it. Also, now you got the spin attack, which I think is right bumper on your controller. Yeah, so if you could do a crawl, and if you... Well, you played Crash. You know how to do this, right?
Nope.
Okay, so if you take a run, like go run forward, and then you hold the thing, you do a slide.
Oh, I got a Mega Man slide.
You slightly longer jump, and if you want a taller jump, you get in there to get a bonus round if you jump, and then you hit the right bumper. That's just if you want to get all the boxes.
Where do I jump and hit the right bumper?
Where the little mask thing is on the ground. Go back to that circle. Yep, jump right there.
Oh, there's a belly flop.
There you go. Yeah, you do the belly flop.
Never in a billion years would I have figured that out.
I figured it out somehow, which is weird. I don't remember ever figuring out the controls. But yeah, you want to get a longer jump, you do that slide first. Yeah. And you can pair it to get a bigger hitbox.
Oh,
like
fucking...
No!
Oh man, I just had dinner before I played. I'll vomit if I do that too much.
You get the mask and you go,
cancel. Oh, I can count.
Yep.
But I want to break this box, don't I?
Yeah, break the box and then you do the slide and the jump. And if you do a spin right after you jump, it makes your collision a little bigger so you can grab that ledge. Get right up to that edge and go for it.
I'm a master.
You're learning.
No! Oh, whatever.
You can get it if you get it just from the edge. You can go like twice as far as that. There you go.
There.
You're almost there.
Nope, too early. I'm being a coward.
So far, you're getting there.
Whee!
Yeah,
I'm the champion. I get a gold sticker.
This is way better when you're showing it directly to me.
Oh yeah, not watch. Yeah, we figured out.
Not watching a 3-second delay.
What's this thing?
Jump on its back. Oh, and its back's gonna sink just as you land on it. So do a slide jump off it to get a high up.
But it looks like a Vim Homeless drawing.
Don't hurt it.
Oh, I waited too late, didn't I?
You can probably still get the jump. No, I guess not.
I'm gonna try anyways.
Aren't you in a bonus round? I think you just kill yourself. Start over.
Well, that's always an option, Brian.
That's true.
Okay. Hey, the mighty.
There's a Crash game where they give him knee pads, I remember.
I like when you want them to take a character more seriously, you give them a scarf or knee pads. But that's just what hookers wear. I don't understand.
Oops.
I'm not going to heaven. I made that awful joke right before I died.
Yeah.
This game
Yeah,
is
you can
inaccurate.
really hug the edge when you do that
Yeah,
jump.
I need to be a little bit more liberal with that.
The only-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the only difference is you don't have that PlayStation 1 thing. Remember we're talking about hitboxes? You can't hang past your toes.
Ah! Well, that's
Yeah,
okay.
you
I
get
didn't
way
kill
further.
myself at least. Ah!
You slid jumped too early, Lena says.
No way. I think I should have waited a little longer.
Oh, I guess this isn't a bonus round. This is for, we're playing for keeps.
Oh man, Jigsaw won. We'll play a game, and he like brings out his little copy of Gex Enter the Gecko.
Yeah, you can get way the fuck further. Further than that, dude. Next time you get on a ledge, I'll show you. Yeah, so like, just like get right up to the ledge. Yeah, like, so you see where you're facing on the right?
Yeah.
You can do a kick off from that far. So like get your toes all the way up to the edge, like way up. Yeah, once you figure out sliding, you'll be doing it nonstop. But like, you can get way up to the edge, like way further than you're getting. Like, cut that distance between like 2/3.
Oh!
There you go. Yeah, you can slide off the edge a little bit.
The tornado makes you fly a little higher.
Yeah, that
Arthur
too.
with $5 says I got 10K in back pay for veteran disability, and I will get $1,300 a month for the rest of my life.
Wow.
So here's some love. Awesome. Thank you for serving, and thank you for the generosity.
Thank
I
you.
hope they increase it. You guys deserve more. I
I'd
get
say
money
you
from
deserve
playing
double.
video games on the internet, which is equal and also equally necessary sacrifice someone has to make.
I got thanked for my service working at a grocery store, and I find that to be the most disrespectful thing Americans do.
God, oh yeah, remember COVID? And it's like, God bless everyone who works at Walmart. God bless you, the heroes.
Can you get out of my way, Walmart guys? Jesus Christ. Yeah, see, you're still, you can slide way further. Like, get
Now they're
closer
right
to
back
the edge.
just shitting on you guys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, way close. Like, have your toe against the edge, you can still slide off, Hellbent. Like, yeah. See?
It really helps if you hit that early. Did that green thing unlock something back here? Probably not. Why would they do that?
Oh, did you hit a green exclamation mark?
Yeah, it probably affects the
It
other
break-
level on the outside.
Breaks
huh?
all those. It breaks all the green nitro crates.
Cool.
Okay, you can still slide way further to the edge than that, get a bigger jump. You're
Look
still
at what
playing
I did,
super
Brian. I
safe.
just flew.
How'd you do that?
Cheats. I put on mods.
Oh, that's cool. Someone patched in the double jump from Crash 3 into the first one. Which, by
That's
the
fun.
way, oh, there's a. You gotta go to that bonus round now.
Oh no, I died.
Oh yeah, this is. Yep. That's weird that the other one was like just kind of a side path.
No, let me get the boxes.
Yeah. But this one's a bonus. This is different somehow.
I fucking missed a Wumpa fruit. My life's meaningless. Howdy, Anchor.
That was a secret path, says Red Dragon Empress. And now a special message from Red Dragon Empress.
I died.
Don't die.
Remember, everybody, don't kill yourselves. I'm putting
Yeah.
across a more positive message on YouTube. Don't kill yourself. Ah, take that, nature's creatures. Ah, history's mysteries. Boom, boom.
Oh man.
This is like learning music.
It is like, this can be fun. So I think this is. I'm gonna show you a secret after we play this level, okay?
Okay.
Because I just remembered where we're at. Chat, don't spoil it. I'm gonna.
Look at this awful animation.
They should really have tried harder.
Yeah, they need to patch this. I don't know why they
Do
made
you
it
guys
move so
agree
stupid
that-
like.
Yeah, do you guys agree that Traveler's Tales and who made this one? Activision, they ruined Crash.
That's the worst thing Activision ever did to anybody.
That's true. It is weird because like I was reading all these reviews at the time the game came out, and they're like, well, I do consider it the definitive way to play Crash. And I remember it having like 40-second loading times on the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
And then when they... Oh, wait, go back. I think there's a box up in the air.
There is.
See
Can I
it?
jump on that stupid thing, or does it hurt me?
Maybe. I think it might. Try doing a slide jump.
Hell
there you go.
yeah, take that, nature.
Perfect.
Nature's my plaything.
But yeah, they patched out the shitty loading times. Basically, the original Crash was built so that it was rendering geometry in the background before it even got to you. I think we talked about that.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that on Crash 1, which is a lot of games do that. Quake does that.
Oh, yeah. Well, and Naughty Dog tried to get rid of loading times. You ever played the Jak and Daxter games? You'll notice they just hide stuff behind doors a little bit.
Yeah,
And
you
it's
load it
just
in
loading
bit by
stuff.
bit instead of all at once. It's a lot better.
Yep. Oh, Vicarious
Quake 1,
Vision. I think
Brian,
Vicarious
achieves that
Vision's
by
good
putting
with
a
it.
bunch of little nodes, and when you get near the little nodes, it loads in stuff
Triggers
and
a render?
unloads. Yeah,
That's cool.
and the de-render.
That's really cool.
That was before Crash Bandicoot.
Go
So,
in there.
you know, oh my
Get
god,
that.
a gemerald.
Get that. That's not a boss. That's just a gem. You're okay.
Okay, I thought he was gonna eat me.
Perfect. There's a
The
Sonic
level
game where
stops, Brian. I can't go any further.
I don't know. Go into the upside down from Stranger Things there. Go into that particle effect.
Okay, I'm gonna get there.
Okay, take your time. Okay, see what you're doing wrong is that you're pushing right when you should be like going towards the middle-y area.
I like when he walks like this because he's like a dog.
This is how
Hey.
he's supposed to walk.
Yeah, this is how you're supposed to walk, Crash Bandicoot.
You ever play those GTA fun runs where like people are just walking from one end of the map to the other?
So he's so demeaning. My brains are fried, and even
Lena,
I'm
I
embarrassed.
said don't spoil it for Hellbent. I said don't spoil it for Hellbent. And look what they're doing. They're telling you how to play the game.
Well, that joke's on them. I'm only half literate. I am missing a gem. Look, it shows it on the Jesus cross.
All right. Ready? Ready?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Look at the fog. Who's that?
I'm scared.
Listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my
game's fucking
intellectual
spooky,
pursuits,
man.
I have stumbled across a force
When
that
I was
threatens
younger,
to
it did scare the
destroy
shit out of me.
world.
But in the original version of it, the map's a lot darker. It looks a lot more like a Doom stage, and then this big freaky floating head comes out. This is cute. I'm glad they
Oh,
made
I
it
like
cute.
this. This is fun.
Yeah.
Are you there, Crash? Crash?
He cut my fucking head off.
All right. Okay. So now go back into the level. A little slower. I like that his turning radius is on his shoulders for some reason. All right.
Yeah, it's weird.
Don't break a single box this time.
Okay.
Not a single box. And don't grab that. Jump into a pit right now. Oh, there's no pit.
Hug me.
I want to be a friend. All right. So don't touch that watch. Just avoid all the boxes too. And
I did
avoid
it.
you got to avoid the obstacles too, Hellbent. You gotta try.
Oh. I'm new to video games. I don't understand.
That's okay. You're learning. You're new to video games and you bought that gaming rig.
I got a 4090.
You've got 4090 with like 18 terabytes. You got 18 terabytes in an array, and you're like, I just wanted to dabble. I don't know. I don't want to put all my
game
eggs
with my new computer. It's, you know, it said you should try one.
It's got Solitaire and Perble's Place on it. Candy Crush
Like,
Saga.
I didn't even touch
Platinum.
it. I didn't even boot one of them up.
Yep. Don't touch it. Good job. Good job now.
This is counterintuitive. It's like telling me to like give a poop.
I know. Telling Crash not to crash into shit. Icky, 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 gross.
He hates
There's
it.
one spot. There's one spot. He hates it. There's one spot that's tricky, and it's when there's that big wall of boxes.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this the whole walkthrough. I'm like, oh man, here it is.
Oh,
I guess
it's
I got a dash jump, huh?
Use the no. Use the D-pad and then jump on the bouncy crate. You see it? See the one that you bounce on?
Oh, with the apples in it.
With the apples in it. There you go.
I'm smart, Brian. You know, yeah.
And you can also do the slide jump out of there if you go to the corner. You don't have to kill all those guys. Yeah, then do the spin. Yeah, you should be able to. There you go. Like, the devs didn't think about that part.
I like it
Or
when they
it's
leave it. They
replayability.
make it a little loose to where it's like, well, if you could figure that out, cool. But most regular people aren't even going to try.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, if you screw it up, these little guys come and get you. So it does require a little bit of expertise to do correctly.
Testing your speedrunning skills.
No, I'm having a stroke.
Crash is having a hard time.
I'm just gonna kill him. Ah.
Whatever you want to do.
Man, he's gotta have wicked shits with all them Wumpa fruits just gurgling around in his guts.
Wumpa is a diuretic.
You ever,
Dude,
you
how
ever
did
eat
people
like
figure
50
that out?
apples?
How did people figure that out back in 1990? What, 98?
Oh, there's a strategy guide.
Yeah, because in this it's got the loading screen, right? But they didn't have that.
No, but
That's
they've
a
had
hint.
right out of the a-hole, just like in Africa. But it's
What?
well the diamond mines. He's got
Collecting
blood
blood
diamonds. This is
diamonds.
about blood diamonds, right?
I think so.
So, you are helping Cortex gather crystals.
It's Orson Welles.
We've acquired a gem. Interesting.
The mealy-mouthed Bandicoot.
Crash. No,
Why do they all have head injuries?
as your ally. Cortex.
Did he?
My sworn
Is that the Frankenstein bolt, or is that like just one thing went through him like a muffler?
You're not wearing your
Is that
earpods,
rebar?
right?
truly your concern. You must
Yeah,
Yeah, it
these are
is.
shitty earpods. It looks like rebar. Yeah.
If you got a big magnet and then put it over your head like that, do you think it would like mess you up?
Dude, people use magnets to heal themselves. That would make sense. He's like into homeopathic healing.
Yeah, I put on like 30 of those magnetic bracelets or whatever. You know, the ones that like make your wrist feel better.
Oh yeah, the copper.
Yeah, it stopped my grandma's pacemaker. I gave her a big old hug and she just died. And I was like, oh, it must be my healing bracelets.
You healed her all the way into heaven.
My hang 8.
Yeah, so that is the benefit of that warp room system, is you do get to just go wherever.
I like that. You know, in these, I get like separating worlds and have a little like trail like in Mario and all that, but let me pick the levels is fine. It's not like I get, it's not like I get to skip them anyways.
And yes,
Well,
you
I
can
care. I
slide
don't
over
need
that. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Better than this.
I'm above this.
It's good birthday like party music.
It's your birthday. I guess you're getting 8.
You got Crash Bandicoot, I'm pretty sure. Just a guess.
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Oh, this thing runs out of gas, I see.
It doesn't run out of gas. It's got like, you can do little throttle pushes with it though.
Oh, I gotta, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to that extra life then. I ain't scared. Gonna park it right here. There we go. Nice and easy.
Put it right here now.
Well, next person might want to use it.
No, always leave a place better than when you got it.
The
Oops.
perspective on this game is not great, but I kind of like it. I don't know what to say. I think it's nostalgia on my part. Like, you know, if you just hold left, you're fine.
Yeah, the game is designed universally so left goes left. Like, no matter
so
where
when I
the
see you do
camera's
this,
centered.
When I see the camera do this, I'm like, oh, better adjust. And then I'm like,
Yeah,
guessing myself
I
over
gotta
the
compensate.
edge.
Well, that
Confuses
was
me.
the thing that fuck Sonic's so bad in Sonic Adventure is there's like manuals saying no matter what happens.
Oh shit, the HR with $10. Yeah, he says the slide jump was the best oversight in Crash 2. They're glad it's still in the remake as a feature. Oh, if they patched that out, that would have sucked.
They got rid of it, yeah. Oh, that
Oh,
was.
I messed up, didn't I?
No, you're good. Spin into the thing. That's when you messed up.
Dang.
All right, I'll be back momentarily.
Okay, don't worry. This will take me like an hour. Hey, Nulando. I like how chunky this game is. I did not do what I wanted to do there at all. I gotta quit acting like I got unlimited lives, but I'm pretty sure it just boots you back to the start with 3 anyways, so This is like a smarter way to do that. Yeah, belly flopping on TNT is not a great idea. You're right, Red Dragon Empress. How'd Devil May Cry go? We still gotta finish Devil May Cry 3. It just kind of lost interest. I liked it, but I don't know. I played better. Maybe I'm more of a Ninja Gaiden kind of guy. Oh fuck, I did it. I keep belly flopping needlessly.
All right, so you made it out of the bonus level, huh?
No, I got myself killed 3 times. I got 0 lives. Don't laugh at me. I'm a human being just like everybody else.
You're learning.
Hey, can't you tell by the music I'm learning? I'm a little guy.
You will learn math with Crash Bandicoot.
Now, this is more like potty training music.
It goes in the can, work real hard.
We're so proud of you.
With
You
Crash
did it.
Bandicoot's fun potty training videos, you and your toddler will learn.
No more crash in the bed.
Mommy, I made a Bandicoot.
House is on fire,
Oh, look.
though.
Oh, look, you unlocked the blue path already.
Yay!
I'm the
Whee!
sheriff. I do like that they had custom songs for this where it's like, oh, turn it up a bit.
Uh-oh. Time to freak out. Yeah, I got 8 lives. How'd that happen? I had like 0.
That's funny.
The game just gave them to me. It's like, uh-oh.
Whenever I hear this, it's got the same chord structure. It's like, last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, look at him go.
I got this. I like how he just gives up. He's like, uh-oh, my pants are wet. And he just, like, breathes in the water. He's like, okay, I'll just die.
That's a good sound, too.
Uh-oh, waist-high water. I'm trying to breathe it in.
We were watching Beavis and Butthead, and Hellbent couldn't get over when Beavis is swimming. He goes like in the water. You just barely hear.
I love it. I love the concept of anybody underwater going glub, 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 glub. That's
Mike,
like-
can you
That's great.
you want me to add a little bit of glub glub to it? Yep, Mike.
I hope they asked him to do it, but I hope he just is like, oh, he's underwater. Okay, glub, 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 glub.
Yeah. There's no way.
It's just the sound a stupid person would make in the water, even though they don't have to. Like, that's how Bugs Bunny does it.
Oh, man.
Are you excited?
Get on there. Hey, it's time to make some crazy
fucking jumps. Oh, I missed a fucking crate. Gotta go back. Oh.
Well, you got wait. No. Keep going forward.
Why?
Because you gotta unlock those mesh crates that are.
Oh.
See that thing there?
Oops. Why did I saw green. I'm like,
the
green
other
good.
Thing. Green good. Extra life.
They didn't have a lot of these nitro crates in the previous game. They put a lot more of them.
No, there were none. This is brand new edition.
I swore I saw some, but yeah, you're right. Now that you mentioned there were none.
Yeah, not a single one. Isn't that weird?
That's okay. It's a twist on the formula.
Okay, so my advice on controlling that thing is always
He's dead.
You have to always push it forward relative. If you push it forward, it's always going forward
Go fast.
relative to where you are. Yeah, so what is that, tank controls it's got?
Nah,
Yeah.
it's got GTA 5 protagonist controls.
There you go. Yeah, you got it.
Bong bong be ba boo ba be ba 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 be ba.
There you go.
And don't forget the soda pop. You fucking motherfucker. Ordered this an hour ago.
Do the DoorDash diddy doop dance.
I tipped you $1.50. Where's my fucking food?
Why don't you do the Hardy jig? Get the green thing. Good job. Good job.
I did it.
You did
Oops.
it.
I meant to crawl.
Oh no.
Oh well, I guess
No.
we'll just do it again.
Oh man.
Good thing they give you so many damn lives. Don't worry, I'm gonna make it look easy this time.
Whoop.
Parents,
Oh, look at
they
it
got
go.
divorced today, but it's okay because I got
Because
Crash
I got
too.
Crash. Yes, I
My
got
best
Crash.
friend. It's Crash
My
Bandicoot.
only one. He understands my problems.
I
Crash would
developed-
retweet my art.
I developed. I'm a sexual
Yeah.
awakening. The Crash Bandicoot. It's disturbed me and my family.
Where got rid
I'm
of
not allowed
Tana.
near the dog.
Got a new girl. Made her younger. That's better. I'm not
No,
allowed
by the way-
near the family dog.
Yeah, those are the official lyrics. We got them from the wiki.
Yeah, if you've ever, yeah, we went on. If you look at the ASCAP lyrics,
Yeah, it was written by the guy from Genesis.
Phil Collins.
Yeah, Phil Collins wrote that. He knew it. He
I've got
invented DoorDash
Bandicoot.
before it existed.
In 15 years, they will invent DoorDash.
Order Pizza Hut
Then we
through the
won't-
DoorDash just to make their lives harder.
Then we won't need to send out interns. Yeah, good job.
Yay! I'm beating this game made for fucking children and babies.
Hold on, you're
Applaud.
doing great at this game made for children and babies. wait, look at the camera and then do the thing again.
I can't. He just.
Okay.
Damn it.
It looks like he's going, my liege.
Yeah, on your knees.
On your knees, Bandicoot. Sir.
I love that he pulls him out of his ass. That's funny.
I know.
That's disgusting. Crash. And then he tells you to suck it. He's like, suck
Oh,
it,
this
suck
little
it. Yeah.
Oh, the little man.
I like the suck it motion he does twice there. He's like, yeah, suck it. Then he does the little spin. You know, the chop towards the groin. You take both your hands and you chop it towards your thighs. You're like, yeah.
I do like if you let Crash stand there for a second, it almost seems like reality starts setting in. He's like, wait a minute. I'll be single by the time I'm 40.
He's not thinking about that. He blew his shit in his pants 5 times just doing triple jumps.
Oh, that's true.
By that, I mean he uses, I don't know, look. This is live commentary. I don't know
Do
what to
snow
tell
go.
you.
Do snow go. Do
Yeah,
snow
snow
go.
go.
Do snow go. That was my
Can't get in
favorite
there.
one. I don't know what to tell you. Damn, look at that crash. You know what this is?
A crash driver's license is, it says under sex, yes. That sounds like more of a Gex the Gecko thing, but I believe it, Matthias.
Oh, you better go get the red box. Get the red box, or you going for the...
That hurts me. Oh, no, wait, that doesn't hurt me.
Oh, helmet. Helmet.
Soul Strike with $10. He's Soul Strike says, so is this, so the game is for me? Yes. It's for anybody who has a heart. Die, penguins. I know you're like gonna be extinct, but you gotta die. Look, there's purple crystals all over the place. Game over your ass, Crash.
Have we talked about that Werner Herzog video where, have I shown you that where the penguin's like broken?
No.
There's this great video where, yeah, that slide will help you there.
Yay.
Oh, you got it. There's a video in a movie called like The End of the Earth, and it's about Werner Herzog following penguins in Antarctica, and like all the penguins are going as a flock to the water, and then one turns around and runs like Sonic the Hedgehog, like Naruto, with his hands back, his little flippers back, and he's running towards the mountains, and it's Werner Herzog going, "These penguins, they are programmed to go to the water, except this one just wants to lead to certain death. It seems to sum up all of what life is about. It is a race to the end, and he is beating the rest of us." And you just watch this little penguin run at the mountain going, "Ah!"
He's just having fun. He's
having a
playing.
great time. And he goes, they have tried to intervene on the penguin, but no matter what directions they point him, he keeps running towards his demise.
How do you know he dies? He's just running around.
He's running 130,000 miles towards the mountain. Okay, slide under that as fast as you can.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh!
Not like that.
But, I mean, how do they know the penguin dies? I think they're
Because
lying.
there's no food or water in that direction. All the
Yeah,
penguins
but I mean,
are
you
going
can just turn around.
I guess.
I mean, just
Once
because
we-
I like go
once
to the
we
beach
turn
doesn't
the-
mean I gotta like walk into the bottom of the ocean. I could go.
Once we turned the cameras off, the penguin went back to being normal.
I want the big red diamond. How I get
Can't
that?
get that. You can't get that yet, buddy. You can't get that.
That makes me want to cry and throw
That's
my
called
controller.
replay value.
They should delete that. Make it just.
I think
give
they
it to
moved
me.
it further up because I remember as a kid like trying to spin jump into that fucker all day.
So there's a secret down there, huh?
Yep. There
What's
is a
that
secret
first?
down there. The Bandicoot goes down there thinking there's candy.
But he's just leading himself to his own demise.
He's like documenting a dog at the park and
Fuck.
it's all happy and he's
I jumped
watches the
before I
dog goes to the
dashed.
park.
There was this weird fucking dog with fingerless gloves, and that wasn't the weird part because he actually had fingers.
There was a scientist with terrible jaundice. Nobody wanted to say anything.
Or kiss him. Actually, a lot of people want to kiss him according to the poll.
Oh, that's good. We put out a
Yummy.
poll. If you identify with him, you are a cortextual.
He does wear Dr. Pepper chapstick.
That makes sense.
I guess if I had to kiss one of those three, I'm picking the one that uses chapstick and toothpaste.
Yeah, we assume.
It's the only correct answer.
I read in an interview with Toys for Bob that they couldn't get the reflections to work, and then one of them went, "They work on the PlayStation."
You know what? They're right. And also the reflection
Yeah.
totally worked over there.
Yeah, it looks great. Well, they made it work. Oh, go back,
Yeah.
go back.
What
Go
do you
back
mean
towards
go
the
back?
camera.
Oh, I thought you meant like go back to the. Yeah, that's smart.
No, sorry.
Like jump up into the heavens. Like
Yeah.
I would.
Ascend, Crash. He ain't going home to his kids.
This is fun to just jump on the boxes. This game looks pretty good in 4K too. And I gotta say, it must be really well programmed because I'm only running a 4090 with 64 gigabytes of DDR5 memory and a 13th generation i9.
Hellman always,
you know, a budget machine basically.
Hellman always makes fun of me for how shitty my computer runs, and I'm always like, well, it runs Crash at 4K.
No, I make fun of you because you don't even know what processor you have.
I don't fucking know. I bought the one you told me about. Wait, go back.
I don't want to. They're cut. Ah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going back. Ah. I'm not afraid of dangers.
Hold the jump on that thing. There you go. Now go back. There should be an extra crate behind you now.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Sweet bubbly Jesus.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate your video game hints and tips. They really
It's
did
good.
the
This
job.
is the only one I remember for some reason. Yeah, I remember. And I love those secrets. And there's a few things like that where you're like, why would they put that there? They're fucking with me. But
It's fun.
the third one doesn't have it as much. The third one has some cool shit, but it's not like baked in.
Yeah, I heard this series just gets blander and blander, and I remember, and I had fun playing the first one again, and I'm enjoying this too because I like that it's not perfect, but what I like about it is that it is different, and that it isn't the same like boilerplate open world or whatever formula.
You and I also tend to love like short bursts of levels. Like I love that these levels are like 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, if you can design a game to where like average play on a level, look, he pulls a little long one out of his
know.
butt. Anyways,
Yeah.
it's good. Suck it, ha 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 ha. Scoot around and blah.
Sleepy Dog Zone says Crash 4 wasn't.
No,
bland, but it
Neo
wasn't on
Cortex
there.
is
I found it
talking. Look
bland.
at him.
Not bad. I see you.
Hello, Crash.
I need to conserve.
Do you
power.
like my
I will
mascara?
communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
What
What's
am
the
I doing?
N on his head mean? Oh, he'll talk to you after you get another crystal. Oh, I should have told you when you first start the game. It's too little, too late now. Don't go back in there.
You're gonna get a blue one.
No, you can't. There's nothing else in there to get.
Oh,
Wait
how
till
do I leave?
just wait till you're stationary to. There you go. You can leave now. I forgot in the game. Yeah, you can't. You gotta wait a while to get that gem. So just keep going to the ones without
Under the
crystals.
power.
One of those two, either.
Crash Dash.
Woo!
Hope I get a tip.
So there is an actual cutscene if you walk through a level and don't get a gem at the very beginning where Cortex gets pissed off and he goes, "No, I told you to get the..." And then finally, like, it does that 2 or 3 times, and then finally he starts explaining, "Okay, you see the little hole in the wall? You gotta get the thing that looks like that, okay?"
Yeah, it's really hard
Good
to.
there,
It's
buddy?
really, oh damn! It's really hard to miss the
So do
gem
a-
too.
I know, it's not like you gotta hunt for it. So do a slide and a spin right after, and that'll give you a speed boost.
But there's landmines. Ah.
Yep, that's part of the game.
No.
You're really falling into those belly flops.
Yeah, I'm learning my controls. Look, he's a JPEG.
There you go.
Damn it.
God. We need to just move in together and just do tunes playing, and then I can take
That's
the
right.
controller off you angrily. Oh, hey, that's stop your belly flop. Very useful.
Yeah. Oh,
So do
damn
this
it.
couple your
Hey,
slide
wait
with
a
that
second.
spin.
How did he get there?
Hey, you made it.
But he wasn't there. Whatever.
Yeah, you couple that slide with a spin and then a jump, and you get a lot more air, I think. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm learning.
Look at that. Look at that. That's the way you do it.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, shucks.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. I saw that played at a dog show once. It was awesome. A little Pomeranian coming out. She likes to move. She likes to sing. She does everything.
That song is so cheerful too. Yeah. I'll night. All right.
Yeah, dog shows could be awful, but in that moment, I was enjoying it. I was like, yeah, any way you want it, baby. Fuck.
I do love hearing, like, I've met a lot of. You don't got to keep spinning if it hurts you, Red Dragon Empress says. As long as you're ahead of that thing.
Ah!
Some advice is those electric fences will hurt.
Yeah, I don't want to touch those. They're made of blue stuff. Blue stuff hurt. Ah, fuck!
Oh, I know exactly that jump too.
Good thing I'm jumping all the time.
You don't have to keep jumping if you don't want to, but
No, I do.
I
really do.
You have to. You can spin instead of jumping to break out of the thing.
Well, I can leave a bonus thing,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go get it.
Wait, yeah, get on the bonus thing.
Can you spell bonus? B-O-N-U-S. Bonus. One, two, three, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good job.
Yay!
Oh, here we go.
This part of the course is called the Nut Ripper. If I saw a roller coaster called the Nut Ripper, I would not get on it.
Don't recommend.
Really? No, I don't want to get on the Nut Ripper. I hear it's really fun, but all the women love it. They're having a great time.
I call this the chin high bar at tooth level.
The testicle terror.
Oh, the testicle torsion.
Yeah, the torsionator.
The torsionator, yeah. The scrotal imploder. I don't know if
Our roller
I wanna
coaster
do this
goes at
one.
just the right speed and just the right loop to twist the male testicles. There's no impact on women.
it's like the suicide coaster. But it goes left to right to swing your nuts into a certain way to just spin them perfectly.
Welcome to the killer coaster. Our roller coaster spins 3 whole minutes underwater.
Do you think Crash's doctor is ever like, yeah, Crash, you have a twisted stomach, and he doesn't understand why? Like, you need to stop every day with this spinning shit. This happens to dogs, and dogs chill out. The ball brandishers, Sleepy Dog Zone. Good idea.
One of my favorite Mr. Show jokes was they just kept doing this commercial for a roller coaster that kills you and people are dying, so they kept making it more dangerous. The company that made it hates people, I guess. And I just like the part where it goes 3 whole minutes underwater. The Devastator, the Devastator.
You can pay for the seat, but you only need the edge.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I just like the idea of people listening to a commercial like that. They're like, oh, cool, that's an awesome roller coaster. And it says 3 whole minutes underwater. And they're like, oh, I can't wait to ride that.
3 whole minutes underwater is pretty fucking funny. Yeah, it's 3 whole minutes.
It's just enough for a dipshit to go like, yeah, that sounds all right. That's extreme. Suck it, dance. There he goes.
Oh man. Underwater. Can you imagine what would happen to the equipment too? You got one more. Underwater.
I bet you can make a roller coaster that does that just fine. It's just.
Oh man.
I think the mortality rate might be a bit of an issue when it comes to repeat customers. Trinidad says 3 whole minutes underwater, upside down, then 13 loop-de-loops, getting smaller and smaller. It's smaller.
Oh,
It's
man.
like
Yeah,
there's one
smaller
big
and
loop,
smaller
and
and smaller.
then it gets to like down to a loop the size of your garage, but still pulling 80.
Oh
Like,
no!
God, that fucking had to turn your fucking spine into paste.
They call it the mind changer. It's because your brain will never be in the same place again.
They call it the Mickey Mouse Happy Slide.
Oh man!
He must be this tall to ride. There's a really, there's really awful your mom joke there, but I'm better than that. I'm still thinking it though.
I know. Well, no, I'm looking at I see what you say when we watch movies sometimes. The stream just caught back up. I missed
What is
nothing.
it? Oh yeah, you missed.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I missed nothing. I missed you
It's Crash
jumping on
Bandicoot.
boxes.
What is there to miss? I'm just running around hitting stuff, and the music's funny. He's a fun little guy.
This music is improved over the first one by a lot.
I like the first. The first one has primitive music, but I like the bump 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 bump.
Oh, the intro's really good.
It's got like a simplicity.
It is
to
weird
it.
because everything after Crash 3 for every not Naughty Dog project, the theme song's always do, 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 do. You know, it's the one that sounds like New Kids on the Block. Oh no!
The camera hurts my soul.
Ba, 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 ba,
Oh yeah, the right stuff.
Yeah, Bandicoot. Oh man. It is weird that all your bad guys are just like nature shit. Like in
All the
Sonic, it's
enemies
always
are
like nature,
but
fights the robots.
they Dr. Robotnik'd up that bird a little.
That is weird because that means Cortex is taking animals and like cutting them up and making them into little Terminators.
Like whatever, this one didn't do too good in the vortex. It's pretty much still a fucking bird, but put a little helmet on it. It seems to want to kill things, so let's let him
You
loose.
give it a little with a horn on the top.
I glued spikes on the turtles. I mean, it's something.
You know, you gotta do something in arts and crafts.
I mean, it's better than having nothing in his way. I'm trying here.
Hey, you did it.
And now this is summer vacation music. Like we're on the beach.
It's making me.
Oh, he puts buzz saws on the turtles. That's cruel.
Is that in the turtle's shell now?
Yeah, it's like going through his guts, and he's got a little monocle.
I think you can slide into those guys.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
I've been wrong.
Oh, you're correct.
There you go.
You can
You
torture
can
him
probably
too.
spin him out of. Please stop! I have children.
Not well. Now they don't have a daddy. No, that didn't work.
No, those had the spikes on the sides there, pal.
That's good readability because it made sense when I did it wrong. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good design.
Need my Wumpa fruit.
Oh yeah, you gotta go unlock that part now on the other side of the path.
That's fun. I'm glad I chose this path first.
Hey, who is to know except me who played it before and didn't think about it?
Ah! Let's go this way. It'll be fun.
All sorts
Oh.
of adventures 5 feet ahead of us.
Oh,
I say 5,
That's
3.
fucking mean. So
Just
it's
start
like,
killing them.
and just go backwards is all.
Yeah, you gotta.
I need like a rear view mirror.
You just see all the level geometry unloading.
That's fine as
Better
long as I
slide
can
down.
see just a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Give us a little more space.
Modding a little rear view mirror and extra camera, just like program that in. It's probably not too hard.
I kind of want to see Crash walking forwards like normal, right? But he's like got his arm, his elbow up, like he's pulling a reverse in his car.
Do you see
Like
that?
looking over
That
his
was
shoulder.
awesome.
That was so fucking cool.
You see how I killed that one too, and I also killed that. I'm pretty good at this. Oh fuck! How am I supposed? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Wait, you got the checkpoint, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only got 3 lives.
Oh, in the original Crash 1, if you died, even when you hit a checkpoint, you had to go back to the beginning of the level, get every box.
Oh, that's yeah. I'm glad they changed that. That's mean.
I don't know if they just didn't. They must have just not saved it.
The second he stopped spinning, I touched the fucking.
I know. Never stop spinning. Jump and spin, jump and spin.
Yeah, that's pretty good advice, actually.
just be a rage machine.
I mean, this increases my chance better than just walking into stuff. Although I am not gonna knock away all the Wumpa fruit. Fuck!
Damn it! Oh, you're doing so good.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty good.
No, you're doing great. Alvin, and you're just dabbling into video games? I haven't seen your channel before.
Yeah, I mainly do brain surgery.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're equipped for this.
No, they mostly die, but I mean, hell. What are they gonna do? Sue you? They gotta sign a piece of paper promising they can't. The old trickaroo.
Oh man.
I don't even need brain surgery. I just go, you need an operation. They're like, oh my god, and they just let me do it.
I just wear a suit. It doesn't, they believe it.
It's like when I go into Burger King and just start working the grill. No one stops me.
That's called hard hatting, and I'm glad you brought it up because it's one of my favorite activities, which is walk into a place that you know what you're doing.
By the way,
it is most certainly illegal. So if you put on a yellow vest and just start directing traffic, try to figure out how long before people realize that you shouldn't be doing it.
Oh yeah, they'd rather not get a ticket than worry
Yeah,
about
who's
getting
gonna correct
fooled.
you? Yeah.
Well, until you tell 2 cars to drive into each other, that might be. Oh man, you go to jail for a long time for that one. There's a guy in a reflective vest. How many of those are there? I don't know.
Remember that guy in the I remember Drunken Peasants watched it. The dude who dressed up as a soldier on Black Friday, but he was like 300 pounds. And they're like, I'm pretty sure you didn't serve. And he's like, yeah, I did. And they're like, what branch did you serve? And he goes, the army. That guy was awesome.
He served chocolate pudding to himself.
Yeah.
If you told me a big fat guy was a chef, I might believe it. But even they have like standards. For
I know, but like, he's soft served in the military.
Yeah.
All right, you got to get back up. So, what?
How am I gonna get back up? I ain't gotta do that.
You gotta go. Well, you just have to hit the box 1 time instead of 5. Okay, so go to the right. Okay, and then just count how many times you're on those bouncies.
1, 2, 3, 4,
never mind.
5.
I don't think I'm explaining this correctly. You can now no longer travel back to where you started. You have to go unlock a crate over there. You see what I'm saying? Well, just keep going right. You'll see it. There's going to be one of the... See? That's going to unlock the crate at the beginning, and now you can't get back over there.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Hey, you did it! Brava!
They dropped my Wumpa fruit.
Oh, no. I was saving that for the kids' college fund.
Well, Jimmy, you're going to work retail forever. But on the plus side... most people in your generation already want to die.
Yeah. You're ahead
what the hell do you mean I gotta jump off the thing? What?
Okay. So you know those bouncies on the very right there? Those 3 bouncy crates?
Yeah, the crates with the Wumpa fruit being them?
Only bounce on them once. Only bounce on it once.
Oh.
First one, second one, third one, and then... Okay. And then you're going to use those to travel back up now.
Those are valuable, and I shouldn't waste them.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot never got a sneaker deal. Not like Sonic with his scuffed shoes.
This is fucking bread shoes. Look at those. Okay,
I'm supposed to tell where the hell those are.
I know. It's 2.5D. It's retro. You just.
I'm just saying, throw a shadow there or something.
And Crash 4, they have a target right under you.
That's smart.
It is smart. Well, also because I think we talked about this earlier, but like Unity shadows, or like any kind of in-game engine shadows, where the light is casting just so, makes it so much fucking hard. You need the shadow right below you.
Yeah, so, shit, so I can see, like, oh, there's a little black shadow over the box. Hence, I jump on it.
Seems very basic.
Heat Between says, retail is probably the best gig for an average Joe. Frankly, nobody in our generation will get to retire at this rate anyways. Beats killing yourself at a harder job and getting fucked anyways. You know, retail's not bad. I did retail. I didn't hate it.
It's not bad.
But everybody else I knew in retail hated it like it was the worst damn thing in their life. And I guess it is never...
Everyone hated retail, and it was always a weird thing because it's always like everyone who does it is better than it.
I'm too good for retail, Brian.
Yeah.
I should be an action man fighting people.
God, I've worked in the same backroom job for like, what, 4 or 5 years? And you know how many people are too good for it that...
Fucking God!
No! Butthead, no! Yeah,
why did I make him
always
kill himself? Why am I making him kill himself so much?
Quit. People in the world, yeah.
You know what's great about retail, Brian, is the air conditioning.
That's true.
Like they would deny it to you, but it has to be comfortable for the customer, so they can't.
Yeah,
like...
oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Well, the other part of that, by the way, is to be. Okay, you want to jump on the boxes. What you're gonna do if you're someone like me is you're gonna spend a lot of time toiling for art jobs. I just got offered another.
While I'm on the shitter.
Yeah, exactly. I just got offered another art commission where they wouldn't pay half up front, and then they were like, "Well, if you're not gonna accept half up front, or if you're gonna want half up front, you're probably gonna want me to pay you." So,
because you have such a reputation of not getting the job done. You don't have like a catalog or anything.
I don't have a portfolio in 10. I had 10 years of experience. Like by the time I was out of college, and it was still like, fuck this.
Yeah, like dozens, if not hundreds, of animations and things like that done. And it's I don't know, I'll pay you half.
My work's been on TV, but you know, who cares?
The Bitcoin one still kills me.
Oh yeah,
that kills me too.
Oh man, the dude's gonna hear about this, and then I'm gonna end up like, actually, never mind. Fuck him. So, I got paid. I was supposed to get paid by a client, and my friend who serves as kind of an agent was like, "I'll pay you if he doesn't." I already got half up front, and then the dude just took the stuff and ran and made us look like a couple of chumps. And then he went, "Don't worry, Brian, I'll pay you." And I'm like, "All right, cool. You got your PayPal?" He's like, "Oh no, I only work in Bitcoin. You have to sign up with Coinbase and put in your driver's license and social security number and photos of your children. And we got to go verify your ID."
Balls.
Yeah, take the left one and the right one, both on separate LiDAR cameras.
With your face in the image.
Yeah, with your face in the image, just in case you ever want to leave, like Scientology.
Okay.
And then I got paid, and he's like, "Okay, now you convert it from Ethereum to US currency." And then you take the US currency, and then...
I did that wrong. I should have tornado jumped.
You can also probably skip one of those boxes on your way up. I bet.
Oh yeah, that's probably possible.
I'm a lot more attuned to the jump. Anyway, my point is, after I converted it, and then Coinbase took their cut, I made a lot of money back, but PayPal's cool too.
I can pay you, but
nice.
This company's gonna gobble up 20% of it.
Yeah, no matter what happens. Anyway, his heart's in the right place. I just...
You know what else crashed? Bitcoin.
I shouldn't... Yeah, I know. I really don't need more... I don't need more Ponzi scheme currencies.
It's so fucking funny though. Like I feel for you because that wasn't a cheap one either, but it's kind of funny.
No, that was impressive. Oh, it was fucking funny.
Don't worry, this isn't a scam, and it's like it's 100% of a scam. It's like nothing but a scam. Man. The whole thing's a scam.
Good job.
Thank you.
You got it.
Yeah,
my
I think
misery
that your
makes
failure
better
makes me do better.
Yeah.
Tell me more stories where you get fucked up.
Oh fuck. Okay.
That helps.
Oh man, that was a good story.
Oh fuck. Thank goodness. Where am I going? I forget.
Go forward. That was the good kind of pit you fell into. Sleepy Dog says being a janitor is good too. It's probably good. I have no ability to determine if something's clean or not.
It doesn't matter. You just gotta hit it with the mop, man.
I know, but
And
people
just
always tell me
cover the
you
surface
did it
with a
wrong.
thing like you're filling out. Like I always treat it like I'm filling in a drawing, like you're coloring in a drawing.
Oh yeah, that's called gridding, right? Where you make a little grid and fill all the spots.
Yeah, I don't know. I just take the mop and then I stop when the floor is completely wet. And there's no more puke or blood.
That's a good point.
Until all you can smell is the bleach.
I've heard a lot of cool crypto bro stories. I
I
don't
don't need that.
Yeah. Oh, it hurt me to watch you do that. It hurt me to watch you do that.
Yeah, because you don't know. I just might. I'm unpredictable.
You never know what Hellbent's gonna do.
You between ran into so many crypto bros in the mobile game community a couple years ago. Wonder if they have $1 to their name anymore. No, they got a bunch of cryptocurrency though.
No,
Do
they
the
got a
suck it
million.
dance. Watch, he's gonna do it. He pulls the gem out of his ass and watch.
Yep.
Boys going, suck it, suck it. Yeah.
I do this
Suck it,
dance
suck
in
it.
real
Oh,
life
face.
until people ask me to leave. Is that it? Did you get all of them?
I think I got a blue gem to get.
Oh, go. It says Ripperoo. Go to Ripperoo. There's an extra.
Not Ripperoo.
See, in the other ones, you had to. It was between you and the next pathway. So to go to the next part of the hub world, you had to like go through this. But at least they added a portal this time.
Look out, Crash, he's non-binary.
Jesus Christ.
Really, I don't know. Does he hurt himself? Okay, we're good. I'm gonna say neurodivergent. I don't know what words mean.
Non-binary and neurodivergent are two sides of the same
Yeah, both
coin.
are fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
I wasn't ashamed. I was just saying.
That's cool.
All right, jump on his ass. Yeah, there you go.
Ripperoo can do whatever they please.
Ripperoo's sound effect in the original, I'm like 90% sure is like one of those. I think someone mentioned it in the chat last time. It was like a stock sound effect where it's and then they kind of just got a guy to do it, and I do miss that like that insanity to it.
Oh, the Halloween
Sounds a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little more safe now. But I also think Crash doesn't sound right.
It looked like he actually got gibbed, like his fucking
Oh,
body
yeah,
exploded.
yeah. Oh man, Crash stepped on an IED. Ripperoo's
Yeah,
not allowed
Ripperoo
in
was in
society.
Ripperoo was in Afghanistan. Not many people know that about him.
Ripperoo was in a truck that got blown over, and
Yeah, it's fine.
much like Heath Ledger's Joker, Ripperoo. I want to know why I use a knife, Crash.
I want to know why I use these bombs. It's a cry for help.
Yeah, he's got some old military surplus lying around. He's like, yeah, this is just in the other room.
No bag, it's just MREs. Or is that his hair? I can't tell.
He was trained by. Oh, it is his hair. Yeah, that joke doesn't translate here, and it didn't translate on the PS1. I remember.
Yeah,
right.
fuck.
Go to the part that's closest to him, because then.
Yeah, it makes sense. I can touch those. I just can't touch the nitro ones. I get it. That took me a minute. Longer than I like to admit to figure that out.
I will be back again.
Five hours later. Ah, fuck! Why'd I do that? Ah! I'm so smart. He sounds like the Noid. He's here to fuck up my pizza. figure the Noid regularly pants his Uber Eats and DoorDash. Like he just does those for fun now. Damn it. Why is the hitbox so goofy?
I don't know if you've established this with the audience, but every time Hellbent's ever ordered a pizza, they try to cut it with a fucking butter knife. It's
Yeah,
always
they
like,
don't cut it all the way.
Here's the
It makes me
score
feel like
marks
I'm
for
the
what-
dumbass. Like,
I
I'm like,
know.
oh, you can't pull a slice off the pie, huh? What are you, fucking stupid? It's like, no, they just don't cut it. I don't know why.
For what you pay, just cut it. I was thinking about it. Maybe the Noid gets to your pizzas before you get them. There's
Nah,
like a
he's
drop-off
up there
point.
like doling out their pizza cutter at night. Like
He's the
rubbing it
potato
up against
peeler
the
to
floor
cut
as
your
hard as he
pizza.
can. Like, fuck,
Oh
I
yeah,
am
so
annoyed.
this last part,
Oh,
just stay with,
fucking God.
just stay as close to the Ripperoo as you can. You can do it. You can do it.
This hitbox is so silly.
Avoid the Noid. He ruins pizzas.
You have to beat this level in Crash Bandicoot if you want to be a Domino's employee. It's just basic Noid training.
You play as Ripperoo.
I like how they imply the Noid ruins pizzas, but you know full well Domino's employees have ruined plenty of them too.
McDonald's needs their own Noid for when you get a burger that's not lined up properly. How do you line a
They
burger
don't
up
need,
and
they don't
properly?
need their own Noid. They got the regular staff
Yeah.
to spit in your
I know. I know.
Avoid Reggie. And, like drops the hamburger buns on the ground. He's like, ah, cool.
Burger King foot lettuce. Watch out for when the Noid steps upon your pizza as he does not wash his feet. Get out of there!
He bumped off him 3 times. I was trying to get by him, but he's like, no.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh, that's scary. I'm shitting my britches. Sleepy Dog's on with $2 says, Brian, you've seen Hellbent. He does make them dance.
I have seen him do the we were taking old Jay Sherman samples and made him go, do the ding dong DoorDash dance.
Do the
Do it
ding
right
dong
now.
dummy dance. Dance for me.
Yeah.
Give me my chicken nuggets and dance, or you'll get no tip.
I haven't seen the commercial where they do that, but
I think it's
What's that?
Grubhub, and it's got
Okay,
like this
how about-
fat dude and like him and his entire
Yeah.
family dance, and it's like humiliating for everybody involved.
right. The driver's just like, can I go home now?
It's like the
But-
embarrassment of a happy birthday at a Chili's combined with
But
like
it's like Master Shake confusing it almost, like where he's like, why aren't they doing the ding dong dummy dance?
Yeah. Surely there are
I
some
thought the driver
customers who
did
are
it.
like, I ordered this food because it was implied there would be a silly dance.
Dance for me, peasant.
And then they actually do it and they just start going like the most dumb laugh, of course. I thought he could hurt me just by bumping into me, but it's just a dynamite.
You guys should look this up. It's probably on way back for the last 10 seconds. It's still
Wow,
on
I'm
there,
a
but,
dumbass. That was really easy.
But that's not. But you can go look up the original Naughty Dog site, right? And you can look it up and they have concept art for this. And they're like, in between the games, Ripperoo became a doctor. And he's published 5 novels. I like that.
I do like the drawing where he's like, I'm brilliant, but I'm tortured on the inside.
I'm not like most girls.
You definitely aren't, Brian.
Thank you. Yep, now you can go up. Go get in the center there. Yeah, they needed more cutscenes to this. Of course, they instead of adding more dialogue, they just cut out scenes of Cortex going, "You can go up to the next level." There you go.
You fucking bunghole.
Okay, walk up to the. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, never mind.
It's just, he just spreads
See the
cheeks.
polar
He's
bear?
like, I'm going to show you what an animal I am,
See,
Crash.
Ripperoo failed to prove
Let
much
me
of a
show you
challenge.
what a real man can do.
Back to business. There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the
This is
Earth
kind of
apart.
spooky.
Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the
This is a lot less upsetting when Cortex has
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere.
has his big
I don't
goofy
know much
face.
about
In the
this
original,
yet.
it's so much
You
weirder.
have to be careful.
His
Trust me,
motion
Cortex
tween
sees
teeth
a
and
little
shit.
unwise, Crash. I can't
You see the
It's
polar
it's
bear
all
there?
very hyper interpolated animation, but it works really well.
Yeah. Okay, go jump on the polar bear. All right. Jump on his little head.
It's a baby.
Jump on the baby's head. Chat says you got to do it. I'm one of you.
I don't want to have to do this to you.
We don't take kindly. Keep doing it. Keep jumping. You're almost there. Oh, the poor
I'm a
baby.
sadist.
There you go.
what's the message here?
I don't know. Yeah, this is pretty sickening. They shouldn't have made him so cute. Go. Squeal! All right, go to the Barrett level. That'd be fun.
What's the Barrett level?
Right next to the bear.
Oh,
Barrett. There you go. Oh, the poor baby. In Crash Twin Sanity, there's a little montage where Cortex is like, I brought everyone here to get revenge upon you. And the little bear's there, and he's got like a baseball bat.
yeah.
And I think right bumper makes you go faster. Oh, there you go.
It's actually
Got him.
B, which is weird because the other thing was right bumper.
I think they usually swap B and right bumper in it. Like it's
Just
like
to
a
fuck with you?
2-button game.
That's funny.
Well, it's like a 2 or 3 button game. Well, I mean they're like the same button.
Oh,
To the game
missed a
functional.
crate. Missed another
Okay.
crate. I killed him.
I like that the bear doesn't get hurt when you die.
I wanted the one up.
You spin it.
Like the bear makes dog sounds.
I
Yeah, whatever,
know.
close enough.
Oh, it's cute. Yeah, he does it in the game too. Yeah, or in the original, he does it. I remember in this, there's a level you can unlock that's like an all pitch black at nighttime version of this, where you have to run super fast.
Yeah, enough people played Temple Run. I'm sure they can do this with their eyes closed, so that's probably no
I
issue.
know. It's one of my favorite things, those little secret levels. It's cool, the cool extra shit you'll find in this game.
Yeah, and like you said, even if you're dying as much as I do, it's still not like miserable. It's not a slog.
No.
It's not like those 20-hour games or anything to where it's like, oh, you missed the secret wisdom of Bob. Now you gotta
You missed
now you
the
gotta walk for
Boogie-Boogie.
5 hours.
You know what this needs? We need a free roaming Crash game where you can walk to any mountain, but you have to do it slowly.
I could really do with that. I could really do with less open world games and more stuff like this to where it's
I know. There is
It's
an
a-
open world Crash that's pretty good.
I know, but like
But
the
it's like-
deliberate design, the nice thing about it is like they have to make the levels good.
Yeah, Crash Twin Sanity, I would argue, has that tight Jack and Daxter kind of look to it,
I got tight
where it's
Jack.
like a nice tight Jack and D.
Yeah,
but,
it's J&D,
I-
baby.
Look, I'd rather play Twin Sanity than Sonic fucking Frontiers.
Yeah,
and I know
I
every-
like Sonic Frontiers too, but that open world shit's so fucking boring after
It's
a
so
very short
boring.
amount of time.
You have to collect the same 3 things over it, and then they change what it is. It's like this time it's a gear, but it's like you still got to go blow up robots. Go blow up 1,000 robots and be back in it. It's like when your parents, when you're a kid, they're like, go run around the house 3 times and come back in an hour.
Hey, how do we make the little challenges in the open world fun? Put them up in the air so when you fall, you don't lose a life, but it wastes like 5 minutes of your life.
Yeah. You don't respawn immediately where you gotta get. You have to go climb from the fucking ground back up. That's not good level design. I'm sorry. I like this.
It worked. It works in Breath of the Wild because Breath of the Wild is just relaxing.
Yeah, well, Breath of the Wild also, it doesn't have fucking platforming challenges like Sonic, right?
It has some, but they're really, you know, they're reasonable. It's more like a climbing game, like a mountain climbing simulator in areas, and it's fine.
Yeah.
There's like multiple ways to figure out things,
That's
right?
cool.
And it's all on the ground, and it's not just all stuck in the air, except for the new one where everything is stuck in the air. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I've not played the new one though. I wouldn't know anything about that. That would be illegal. Wrong.
Oh yeah, that would be immoral.
Or Nintendo.
I heard it runs really good on 4090s. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I also heard that on the Yuzu and Ryugi emulator that Tears of the Kingdom runs extremely well.
Most graphical glitches, Tears of Miyamoto.
Tears of Miyamoto. Yeah, they're aggressively like taking down all sorts of stuff. The thing is, if you have a launch switch,
Miyamoto sitting on a Surface Book, getting mad, like, get rid of that one.
Oh, yeah, you know somebody over there is getting fucking fired, and like they probably found out who. They find out who leaked it, like the person with the actual cartridge. That person's so fucked.
Oh God,
they're gonna rain down on so hard.
It'll be like another Foxconn incident.
You guys remember Foxconn?
Foxconn was the manufacturer for the iPhone, and they're the manufacturer for Surfaces right now, I believe. But they're the Chinese place that someone stole an iPhone off the assembly line, like an iPhone 3, and then like they found him 3 days later with like all his wrists slashed and like a bullet in the back of his head. And they were like, don't worry, we'll make sure this never happens again. And then they posted a picture like, look, we put suicide nets up, everything's fine.
Yeah, he jumped off the building and his wrist got slashed and all of his blood was let out.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was the weirdest thing. He died with a big target on his back with a bullet right in the spot.
Give me more lives.
Oh, I think it does it one more time, but I'm not sure. Oh, the poor baby.
About to find out. I didn't miss any boxes of Red Dragon Empress. The game glitched out because it's conspiring against me, and I didn't do anything wrong to anyone.
Oh, the little bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink. Give them a crash fact from your mouth.
Oh God. You guys ever see The Shining?
Yeah.
When Crash is on all fours, it makes me think of the bear in The Shining. In the original book of The Shining, in the movie, there's just a scene where time's going bad, and they're running through the place, and they're seeing skulls and skeletons, and then they see a dude in a dog mask, like with his head in someone's lap, and it's all freaky, and you're like, what is that? In the book, it tells you it's like a BDSM freak, and not a freak, I'm sorry, an aficionado, and it starts with the kid in the hallway, and the dude crawls in on all fours in the dog mask, and he goes, I've been really bad. Someone should punish me. And then he just crawls back away. And that's more unsettling to me.
Does he sound like Neocortex and everything?
Every character I do sounds like the last TV show I watched.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot! Oh, what were you watching?
Crash Bandicoot! You must solve my puzzles. Okay, Hellbent. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you see? Okay. Do not get on that fucking jet board. What you're gonna want to do is slide jump onto those crates, and you can actually get to that platform at the end.
Okay.
You gotta try a little better than that, but you're getting there.
I'm gonna do it. Watch.
You're getting there.
I am the game master.
You need to get to the crates.
I'm the game master.
And hold jump as you do it. Get that little extra air.
I wanted a little less because I thought I needed a little bit less, but you're right. Just hold down jump the entire time. You're right. Better be consistent. Me wiggle around.
Okay,
Just grab the box.
Don't get the box. Go to the platform on the right.
Oh, just go to the platform. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, he got raptured. He's gonna go to heaven.
Crash Bandicoot, I knew you could make it to heaven.
You cheating fuck.
All right, now go back through the portal.
Why?
Snow Go. Just go back there. It takes you to Snow Go.
Oh no, I'm back here. This makes me angry.
I hope this doesn't come into play with other things we saw.
Remember Slender Man?
Yeah, didn't he like kill a bunch of people?
Yeah, and then they made him kill himself afterwards because he wasn't profitable anymore.
It is so funny. Yeah, it is funny that Slenderman started off as like a Photoshop contest thing, and it turned into, even my mom was into fucking Slenderman, and she was showing me YouTube videos like, look, now the government's in on it, and they're trying to hide him in a containment unit, but they know about Slenderman, and I was like, even I'm tired of this.
They should hide you in a containment unit.
I agree. I'm too big to contain.
I got your containment unit right here.
I got you. I got your unit, and it cannot be contained.
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect.
Good night. Yeah.
I got a unit, but it's uncontainable. You blast right out.
And there's no 4-digit code, but you need 4 digits to get in. Oh, tonight.
4-digit authentication. I got a 1-digit authenticator for you right here.
SCP and Slenderman, it's all the same like internet building on itself lore, and I love it, but God, they really tried to market Slenderman after someone. By the way, those people must be the average Americans, those kids who are like, yeah, I pray to Slenderman, of course I do.
Yeah, well, they would have fucking done it for like anything, you know what I mean?
Unfortunately, yeah, you can't. And it's sad because the dude's like, I just wanted to tell a spooky story. You gotta slide jump.
Wow, they knew
you did it.
Yeah, fucking jerks.
I meant to do that.
That's meant to really piss off some kid who couldn't quite figure it out. It's meant to just to fuck with them in specific. He's like, I don't understand. Yeah. I'm good at video games. I've devoted my entire life to doing nothing but this is my hobby. Oh.
That's for you. Cortex's head gets on the screen. That's for you, Bradley Myers, age 12 in Oklahoma.
You fucking idiot.
Your guidance counselor was right about you.
It took a lot of effort to program that in, but they made it happen.
Oh man,
I like it when games
trippy watching
when games use your name, like they read your name on the console and goes, "What?"
Yeah, I had that from Dolan back in the day. I remember you guys did the one where like if the Xbox is up at 3 a.m, every once in a while it'll just whisper like, it had like a couple preset names to whisper.
I'm trying to remember what game
it was.
You might not
have been on that.
I think it was Fallout 4.
That was specifically in like the. Yeah.
That you could like put a bunch of names in, and like the little dude would be like, you go, Jeffrey, balls in your mouth or whatever. I can't wait for them to use voice AI so that I can make them say whatever name I put in. Oh fuck! How am I?
Oh yeah,
no, I'm doing this. I'm just playing sloppy.
But also we all know that nowadays it'll be like Deadly Ball 69.
It'll be like inappropriate name. I hate it when a single player game like chastises me for wanting to call myself like Cum Blaster 9000. It's like, dude, this is a single player game. No one else is gonna see this.
My Nintendo ID still has like 3 swear words in it that are just written very creatively, and like all my games even that I buy today are still assigned to that fucking ID. And they're like, well, it's inappropriate, but you can't change it. It's there forever.
I remember
I guess it's staying.
I remember when they hacked Nintendo so that you could just upload anything you want as an avatar. People were just uploading like the most vicious, like, you know, prolapse videos and all that.
And it's only because Nintendo says you can't.
Well, I mean, they're right not to let you do that because I mean, what happens? What happened when there was a hack? All the people, just the people who could run the hack, immediately did that. I remember playing on Xbox 360. They had this like Xbox camera, and when you played Uno, like people would just they just flash their balls, leave the level, okay. They'd be like Uno, and then they like the camera would turn on, and he's like, oh, there's his nutsack. They also had other games where like
that's so awesome.
When you got killed, it would play like the last 2 seconds of the person's camera. And you get killed and you just see somebody helicoptering their dick, and it's like, oh, that's nice.
That's great. Jump in the thing there, yeah.
That was a really good feature.
You never thought your brother could do this. But you never thought your brother could do this.
Oh, it gets worse because then you got the Sony Playroom.
All right, I guess whichever one you were on last. What was the Air Crash?
Barrett,
I think was the one. No, you did Barrett. If you go back to Air Crash, you can go try for the red gem again. That's what you were doing in the snow level.
I'll fuck around less. I didn't think I was gonna run out of lives so easy.
You're fine. You just gotta do that thing where you jump on the crates again.
Easy enough.
Yeah. God, yeah. Some of that stuff's permanent too, and it's only because Nintendo said you
son
couldn't.
of a bitch.
But like everything, we always try to skirt the rules. My grandpa said back in my day things used to mean stuff, and now when you give people choices, their only answer is Bodie McBoatface, and I'm like, oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. But I mean, they probably had their own version of that back then.
Oh, there had to be. Well, you and I always talk about like the generation before us was always bragging about how like hard they worked, but also late 70s, early 80s, slaves like
too.
You might be older than me.
Imagine that generation going, back in my day, we all worked hard for what we...
Back in the field.
Not like the spoiled fucks these days.
Out here in the fields, they toil for our meals.
Oh my goodness. Okay, do I go back into Snow Go? Is that how it works?
Yeah, go back in that portal again. Snow Go, yep.
What if I go up?
I don't know. I don't know if it'll let you back in if you go up.
Okay, well, fuck that.
Isn't that the top of the thing you're in? Why would it let you go up?
We got hard saves? No, it's auto. Oh, auto save. So cool.
Well, the auto saves.
Yeah, I'm gonna save here, and if I screw it up, I'll load the save. You get it?
Yeah. There you go. Auto slave.
Auto slave. That's what we call Chat GPT now.
Auto slave.
Write me more poetry, slave. Why am I trying to kill everything? What's the point?
Can't we? We don't have to hurt people. Oh man.
Retarded back in our time.
yeah, back in our time. Well, no, it's just everyone. Well, it's like that thing that TJ said on Drunken Peasants about his TJ, the Amazing Atheist, used to be on this show called Drunken Peasants, but those episodes are lost to history. But he said that his dad used to always brag about like back in my day, women never slept around, and then he was like, I got so much ass back in the 80s.
Every time I hear the Amazing Atheist, I just think of the banana, and and you know, people shouldn't just post that GIF at you.
Wait till you're on the ground before you. Yeah, it's that Mario 64 trick. Oh man, little piece of nerd trivia. You'll notice that Uka Uka the evil mask. Try going down.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess you can get into that area. There you go.
I was just gonna load that save, but yeah, I guess we could have done this the whole time too.
I didn't know you could get down there. I don't.
Well, at least I got back here quick. Sometimes I show some like dexterity, but not often.
Yeah. Okay, so whenever you get the game over and the mask goes game over, he is loaded somewhere on the map that you are playing currently.
Oh, he's just
so when you die, Yeah, that's why the shading keeps changing. And depending on the level, you'll notice that he's like more in shadow than not. God. We had to get you like save states for this. You got momentum, keep going.
I hate you.
It's like being a filmmaker. You got momentum.
Getting paid a lump of fruit.
That's how they pay. They pay him in Crash figurines.
Oh man.
I always thought if you made a Sonic game that was made by fans and you just paid them with their name in the credits, you would probably get a complete product.
They would thank you for it. Thank you for letting me work, and Sega would be like, "You're welcome."
Now, we won't let this happen every time, but you know,
We
you've
got some
proven yourself to
strawberries
work.
we'd like for you to pick. Like anything
It's
for
like
Sonic. Yugi
Anything for
Naka's
Sonic
there. He's
food.
observing. He's like, Yugi Naka's here, dude. Let's pick these strawberries before the day's
Dude.
done.
It's like the Simpsons with the na leader.
Yeah.
Like Yuji Naka's looking through the window of a Rolls Royce, waving at them. Like, oh, the leader loves my tribute to Sonic.
I picked more strawberries for Sonic than you did.
If you pick enough strawberries, we will make Sonic Adventure 3.
The price of produce like goes down to like nothing.
The market's just fucked up.
They're really good.
Oh man, yeah.
All that
they're
time
really
playing
good at what
Sonic
they do.
increase their mental dexterity, and they can pick cashews and strawberries like nobody's business. And Yugi Naka's got gambling debts to pay off or whatever, so.
Run.
Oh yeah, I'm invincible.
Slide. No. Yeah, keep going. Enjoy it.
Boogie boogie.
No boogie.
I'm not gonna boogie there though, because I don't know when it's gonna
Oh,
exactly end.
I'm scared for you.
Fuck.
Oh, you got this.
Eh. He's gonna die of frostbite before I get him out of here. Fuck!
Oh!
I swore I hit the button. I hit the button to slide. We didn't slide.
No, I saw you do. Oh my god, it starts you all the way back there.
That's fine. I got it. I thought I couldn't
Okay,
jump on the
whatever.
porcupine, but there's only certain times you can't jump on the porcupine.
Yeah, he's got a little time thing. Yeah, and you know what? The animations are timed in your favor too. When you can see as it's going out, you can still get him. Yeah, so let's talk about game design philosophy. Crash is the most trial and error I've seen in a lot of games, where it's like you fuck up, but your muscle memory kind of retains. And then like Sonic and Balan Wonderland, for the most part, or Wonder World.
Yeah, I didn't play that one.
Oh no!
I heard
did.
it was shitty, and I listened to everybody. I'm like, you know what? They're probably right. That many people
But
say it's fucked up.
I like that their design philosophy, and I don't know who it is in particular at Sega. It's like when you played Sonic 06 and like you get the run faster power up, the super sneakers, and then you're like, what good does this do? This isn't making the game more playable. I'm not timed in any way.
It's something.
You know what
It's
I mean?
something they designed in a little like test cube area. It's
Yeah,
like,
that
look
they
how
just
we can make a
gotta-
move, and it's like, well, we got this. Just put it in. I don't know if it's useful or not.
Yeah, exactly.
I always want
It's
to
just-
correct
it's
where he's
weird.
standing. I keep forgetting this guy functions like Mario. He
I
has no
know.
friction. I keep
It's
like
so
trying
weird
to
how
behave
many-
like he does because I get on the ice. I'm like, oh yeah, Mario logic. Then I get on these. I'm like, oh, I got to correct for friction, but there's none. Oh no,
Nope.
there's all the friction. Sorry, it's 100% friction.
Yeah. There's so much I don't know, there's so many videos on why such and such in Sonic is peak game design. But like this is what I consider more peak game design because it feels very purposeful. It feels very complete.
Yeah, I want to hear peak game design when it comes to anything remotely open world because those are just always full of bullshit.
I'm just talking Sonic in general is never peak game design for the most part.
Like Sonic
a game
3 is
where, like-
about as good as it gets, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Like everything's very deliberate and makes a whole lot of sense, and it's your fault if you don't understand it. Whoa, I got the red gem. I almost killed myself. Whee!
No one ever calls me. Except Hellbent. No one ever calls me. And what's really strange is I only get phone calls whenever I'm doing a stream. It's like, oh, Brian's not busy.
Yeah, the auto dialers can tap into the same stuff that collects our data. And it's like, oh, I noticed you're...
Yeah.
I got a call to donate to the policeman's ball, and the guy who was on the phone sounded like he really didn't want to be there, but it came across as like hostile. So for officers who fucking died in duty, got fucking shot by stupid criminal scumbags, can we count on your contribution to the policeman's ball? And I wanted to say, dude, you're a salary. You're a salary worker. What do I care? Also, I did contribute all those traffic tickets.
God.
That should have been my answer.
Yeah.
Damn it. That would have been smart.
Oh, man.
I would have sounded so cool to that police officer.
Have we told the story about my car and how, like, the battery died, like, in the middle of the street?
Oh, no, we haven't done that one yet.
Okay. My roommate's really good at fixing cars, apparently. And
marriages.
this gets even weirder. This gets even weirder because it's okay, so he was fixing my car and he was like fixing the connections on the battery and putting all this stuff together and fixing the window, and he did a great job. And I was going to the hospital to get my hands looked at because God blessed me with arthritis. So I go to the I'm like a block away from the hospital. Ooh, this is a good one. They modeled this after my basement. No, how about you go forward? You just trying to get around.
Stefano. Finish your story. I was following what you're saying. You just stopped. What's wrong with you?
I was getting into the game. Anyway, yeah, so my car dies in the middle of a fucking intersection. Like, it just rolls past where the light is. Like, I make a left, and I make the left, and then the car stops. And that's it. And I'm like, oh, that's good. I've always been paranoid about that happening. And I'm like, what do you do in that situation? I put it in neutral, and 3 strangers immediately start helping me push it. And I'm like, oh, we get it down the hill, and they just let it go, and they're like, good luck, kid. And then I'm going down the hill. I parallel fucking park it into a spot. Like, slide it into one spot. And I call my friend. I'm like, oh, what? I'm going to get tickets. And he's like, oh, yeah, you're downtown. You're going to get a fucking ticket every 5 minutes until your car is nothing. And finally, I think you can go past the nitro crates. I think if you walk past them, there's something there.
Yeah, why would they put these back here?
Yeah, exactly. That's
I bet I opened the door
feature.
Somewhere else.
No, just jump over.
Oh, you just fucking go through it?
There you go.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And so my roommate drives in to help me fix up the car, and I leave the fucking keys in it because I'm stupid, and I go to like my doctor's visit, and I come back, and the car's immediately running, and he's like, "You want to see something really funny?" And I look, and he just didn't tighten the battery one last notch, and so while I was turning, the fucking battery just disconnected. It was like one screw turn that stopped the whole car. If I had just opened the hood of the car, I would have been like, oh, the battery not plugged in. Oh, I'm Brian.
It pays to know a little bit. Like, you don't have to know how to build your car from scratch, but you definitely do need to know how to, like, look at the battery.
I just didn't. It's one of those things where it's such an under-engineered issue.
Oh, shit. I didn't even see. Do I gotta go back and get the green gem?
No. I think if you pause it or hit, like, triangle, it'll show you the. Oh yeah, I guess you do. Wait. Hit triangle or Y on the controller.
You got it.
You got it. Yeah. Anyway, that's all. It's just one of those things where I over-engineered a solution to a problem that wasn't that bad. Fuck. Are you sure you got to go backwards?
I didn't see any way forward.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
I'm 90% sure you go forwards.
Okay. I'm gonna listen to you since you played this more than I have.
I've been wrong, but go forward and see what's up. Yeah, see, that's where the fork is.
You're right. Damn it.
Damn, you're really good at that. The momentum killer jump. Red Dragon Empress says there is a way forward. Just in case you're wondering. There you go.
I really need to do the twister thing at the end. I keep forgetting to press the third button.
Well, no, the other thing you're doing that you could improve on is you can get closer to the edge before you do the slide.
Yeah.
You can really get off the edge of this.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Wow. Wow. At least the graphics are pretty. That looked really cool.
Am I boring you with my Crash gameplay?
No, I just, you know.
I know, Brian. It's hard. It's hard being an
It's hard to not
animator
be
in this
the one with
workaday
the
world.
I'm watching you just rake in a decent living doing all the stuff you do, and I'm like, I'm gonna be a famous.
Yeah,
By the
if
way,
you're a writer and
Hesburn
animator,
Hotel.
you just make fucking nothing. It's the
I know.
biggest fucking piece of bullshit.
Hesburn Hotel, I'm looking for work. Give me a job, please.
They're not gonna hire you. They only hire their friends.
I'll be their friend. It's great.
Yeah, just like Funimation,
Okay,
they'll just work out.
If you spin into one of the anything you can spin into, I guess that one doesn't count.
I was
Never
gonna
mind.
spin into it, but I'm like, that's stupid, Brian. Why would I do that?
Yeah. Why would it? Well, there's other shit you can spin into that knocks the fan blades out.
Perspective
so
in
we
this
want-
game is really, really bad, but
Yeah.
that's part of the charm. There
I
we
should
go.
really be careful what I wish for, because one time I made a comic page for a certain internet individual, and then they liked it, and then it roped me into a year of confusing hell.
Yeah, I'll do it.
That man's name was Hellbent.
Oh, fucking hell. I almost had it.
That's so close.
This is still a
should
better
really throw you
mechanic
at
than in the
once.
card game, to where it's like turn dash, turn dash, turn dash, turn.
Turn dash, left dash, right dash, left dash, right dash.
It may as well just be hammer the A button to sprint like in Grand Theft Auto. That really annoying mechanic no one really likes.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you like this game, you're a dumbass.
Yeah, anyone who likes this game.
I've seen bait channels where they just like post pictures of games like this and go, awful, avoid it. And the comment sections
yeah.
are always full of people who fall for the trick.
Yeah, like they think it's real. Yeah. Well, we've noticed, we've been looking at stuff, you and me, that's always like, it's like not liking a YouTuber or not liking a video, and then there's just a quote that doesn't exist where it's like the worst thing I have ever seen, and it's like, who the fuck said that? But it's in quotes, so it doesn't matter. You just write something.
It doesn't matter.
If that isn't
my dog
that
said
isn't
it.
lying. Yeah, if that isn't lying, I don't know what. Statistically, someone said it. It's like
Well, it was a comment on Reddit.
it was a yeah. So
wrote
you
it.
could put that over. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you wrote it. You put that. It doesn't matter who wrote it. You just say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, that
and
quote's
put it
there because
next
I
to a
say that in the
page.
video. It's like, well, you make it
Yeah.
sound like I know
You
what
make
I
it
said.
sound like the guy in the picture said it. Yeah. So this video, you know, it'll be like harder than Dark Souls in quotes, because I just said it. So now it's a quote.
Oh, hey, happy birthday. Or, oh, hey, happy May, Big T. Happy May. It's May Day. It's time to be happy.
Good time.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. I like in Arrested Development they have Cinco de Cuatro, which means the fourth of five.
Fourth of Five sounds like a Star Trek character.
It does. Isn't that a Gorillaz song too?
Probably.
Oh man. Oh fuck! I'm gonna be 28 this year. I think.
Well, you can't take it back now.
Wait.
Trying to lie about your age. What are you, a woman?
Oh man.
I'm only 22 years old.
Oh, I'm gonna be 28. I'm gonna be 28. It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Your life's over.
No, it's funny because all the girls I've been meeting, they're all like, I'm 30 now, and it's horrible. And I'm like, yeah, that must be hard.
My vagina's collapsing in on itself like a cavern.
It's a black hole. Yeah, you only have minutes to escape.
Right when I turned 30, a little old prospector man with a whole bunch of dynamite just blew it up and it's all crumbling down.
Hey,
there's a bunch of little guys running out of there for their lives.
The gynecologist. Oh yeah, you got to go back and get the crystal, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah, I fucked it up. I didn't get all the boxes. Let's do a different level, then come back to that one, I suppose.
Well, you didn't even get the crystal part. It's just hidden somewhere. I forget where it is.
Oh fuck, he's got a yo-yo?
Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, so when the gynecologist looks at the lady, he opens up her legs, and then you just see a little prospector.
Oh, we tapped all the gold from this one.
They gonna get that gold out of that one. They gonna make a smidgen booty dinner.
Speaking of that, I'm just uncomfortable in my chair. That's why.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh man, did you get the crystal is something you could ask Crash, but it's also something you could ask many of my social peers. Did you get the crystal?
Dude, don't eat crystals. She got HPV. Gross.
You look inside. Crystals, of course. And then he puts his face and don't!
He's like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, this isn't the 26th crystal?
This is herpes.
In Crash 4, he has a line about like, be on the lookout for a man who looks just like me. Jaundiced skin, a giant N on his forehead, and eyes like a dead meth head. A solid 8. It's one of the best lines.
That's pretty good. A solid 8. That caps it. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man, I'm playing this one like shit. This is way harder than the first one.
No, it's not.
Either that or just the perspective's fucking with me, one or the other.
It's definitely more action oriented, but I think some of the jump timing's a lot simpler to me. I don't know. Crash 1 especially because there's no double jump. Oh man. God, I remember when
shouldn't have taken 80 Tylenol PMs before starting, and all those Benadryls and the.
It was the 79th when Helmet started to think there was a problem.
Yeah, but I had to think about it from the outside because I could only perceive myself from the outside. So I was thinking there's a problem, but the other me, that was me.
Right, he was fine.
Yeah, he was like, this is good, but it's bad for Hellbent.
Do you remember we were coming up with like crystal meth PM and we were coming up with like fucking Unisom PM and
Crocodile PM.
Well, yeah, Sudafed PM. Ambien PM. I really like the idea of like a sleep drug that they had PM to, like just in case.
Flintstones vitamins PM.
Yeah, it was. God, what else were we coming up with? Yeah,
Awful.
yeah. What's the least?
Why'd I do that?
Helmet wanted to express that it was a 3-dimensional game.
Yeah, did you know you could do that?
You guys know? Little piece of trivia in the audience. Wumpa Fruit PM. You get fruit and Crash starts moving all slow.
Little shadow Crash just start appearing and taking away boxes.
He sees the Crash Man. Oh man. You ever done the Wumpa Fruit challenge? God. Oh, the Oxy challenge. What'll there be next? Red Dragon Empress is saying you need to jump on those exclamation boxes. Do it. No, you don't. You don't need to do that. You didn't need to jump on a single one of those. You were lied to.
Well, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Balls.
Just a pile of crashes. The crashes should all be like piling up in the water.
Yeah, like. Never mind.
I would love that. Have they done that? Yeah, yeah. Remember watching the Doctor Who with all the skulls in the water? It'd be like that. There's like a pile of crashes.
I think I've seen a Mario drawing like that. There was just like 1,000 little dead Marios in a pit.
Oh yeah. There's also that creepy science fiction-y thing where they,
Oh god, I need to not do that.
where the robot finds the dude, and you're like, oh, this human's been preserving himself for billions of years, and they're like, well, that's cool. We'll leave him with the collection, and there's just one really long pile, like a giant Tim Burton-y mountain of just corpses.
Tim Burton-y mountain of corpses is a sentence for sure.
It's just
This
like,
is
well, it's a pile.
Halloween.
It's just a pile that's so high that it's not real. It looks all goofy. And if you took Cortex's hair
I
and put
see
it on the
corpse
side-
piles, Brian, and when they're that huge, I'm not like, what is this? What is this? Edward Scissorhands?
I'm saying that it's the shape of
What is
if it
this?
goes
Batman,
100 feet in the air and
Batman
it's only
Returns?
5 feet wide. Yeah. Oh, Tim
Oh
Burton.
yeah, I nailed it.
If Tim Burton had made this game, it would be good.
Fuck you, stupid plant. Jeez. Well, mean on the hitbox there, but whatever. Okay, now where is next to this crate? The camera. Look at that.
I knew, and now I'm watching it, and I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not.
You
look,
made me second guess myself.
You need
Oh,
momentum in this game because the camera's not your friend at all.
Do you see that right there? That's
Yeah.
an extra level you can unlock if you don't die all the way to that point.
Ooh,
So just forget about it.
fuck you. No. I can do things good.
I can go home. It's cool.
I beat
But
God of War.
You still got to give me a ride home, though.
Okay.
Thank you.
Only after you do my dishes.
It's not the worst thing I've been asked to do.
Yeah, Brian lives in my house and I feed him crack and he has to do my dishes.
Frankly, it's better than. Oh, now you can't get those boxes held up.
This is bullshit. Life's stupid. I'll never get my crystals.
I have a really good deal. I animate for Hellbent. I do it about 6 days a week, and he lets me drink all the water out of the radiator.
Yep. All you can drink. It's ladies' night every night. At the radiator.
Has Brian ever watched Outlast, Sista A? Yes, Outlast, my friend showed me when it was on sale on Steam in 2015, and we played it in our dorm room, like in the living room area for like 3 days. And then one day we figured out that you could just, like, when you're in the locker and Shrek's coming after you, like sniffing around, you could just run out of the locker as fast as you possibly can, and it goes, hey, wait a minute, and he can't catch up with you if you keep running. And we realized it was the best speedrunning game.
There are so many
Really?
games like that to where it's like, here comes the monster, you're ready to fight, and it's like you just walk past it. Don't even.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Resident
My
Evil's
favorite
big
thing
on
about-
that. It's like, here comes a zombie.
Yeah.
What do? You use your gun or your shotgun or your knife? It's like, no, I'm just gonna walk by.
I'm gonna just sidestep it.
Slow.
You know what game is really bad at that is the new Sonic one.
Oh yeah,
You
you
gotta-
don't really have
you
to
got-
fight anything. You're right.
Oh, go. Are you gonna get the red crates?
Oh, you're right.
You don't have to fight anything, but at the same time, that's the only way to get like further in the game is to like collect those stupid wrenches or whatever it is.
Yeah, so you have to fight them so that you can go to the next level, but they don't impede you in any way other than you don't have the gems.
Oh man. Sista A says my favorite part was all the fan service. I'm guessing you mean the twins, because the twins were a sight to behold. I can't do spoilers for Outlast, can I?
Yeah, you can. That game's fucking ancient.
Okay. I lose I really like the game when they start setting the building on fire and you go down the elevator, and then they completely lose me when you're suddenly inside fucking Black Mesa. I'm like, this is evil science corporation researching. I did not play the Whistleblower DLC. I heard it's good. Oh, you can go up there, help it. Okay. But I guess if you don't have all the boxes, if you're getting them, probably check it out. I heard the DLC's good. I got Outlast 2 like launch day just because I saw it was there. Uh-oh.
I got the boxes.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
I'm guessing I cut out for a minute, sorry.
I heard you go, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. There it goes. Okay.
That box fucking jumped.
I know.
That's mean. That's really not nice.
I wonder if the hitbox jumps with it. It must.
Surely.
I like when you do the belly flop and you're in
I know, I
way.
do it so often. I can't help myself. I love it.
Sugarbits asks about Outlast 2. I got it opening day. Didn't love all the Jim Jonesing that the guy does from the tower, like throughout the level. And I had a lot of trouble because it's not a hallway sim. I didn't know where to go. Graphically, I really like it. And I like the atmosphere of it because I was a kid who grew up in the woods. I was raised by wolves, obviously.
Got a real strong Christianity bad thing going for it, Outlast 2.
Yeah, that Outlast 2, it's not as brilliant as Outlast 1 is in my mind, but it's still... I'm glad
Brian,
they
in
tried
the Bible,
something
they
different.
often talk about being kind to people, but they don't always practice what they preach, now do they?
Red Dragon... Yeah, I also like that they gave the character a voice, so he's constantly like, oh no! Oh fuck!
I like it when they
Red
give
Dragon
the player character like excessive idle like gameplay chatter dialogue, like tons of it.
Yeah. Red Dragon Empress saying that, ooh, Maximum Overdrive, good choice. What were we talking about?
We're
Crash is
talking
great.
about how the best
so
way
excited
to
to give
get
me
a
that
dog to
$50,
stop
Brian.
attacking you is to jam your thumb up its asshole.
That's probably true. If a dog ever bites you, put your hand in further, because you pull your hand away like a wild animal, and its teeth are basically genetically made so that you rip the skin. So if a dog puts his hand around his hand around your mouth, his mouth around your hand, you just slowly start pushing in like, this is what you want, right? It's like in school when someone called you a fan of the dudes. Instead of going, no, I'm not, you're supposed to be like, oh yeah, I love them. Don't you love
like
them?
you want to eat me, huh? And you just jam your hand in all the way down to the elbow.
Yeah. Here you go, fatty. Yeah, exactly. Have all the donuts in the world.
He's like, wait, I'm a vicious killer.
I'm a vicious killer, daddy.
Most of my dates in that way.
Who's the vicious killer?
Well, usually I'm the one swallowing elbow.
Nice elbow action.
Oh, that just triggers when I get near it. I bit my tongue last night, and it makes me do words wrong, and that hurts my feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it's the tongue that did it, not my illiteracy.
Yeah. Well, you and I were talking about.
I was doing good for a minute there.
Hey, you're doing great. We were talking about yesterday that Helmet bites his tongue in his sleep, right? Like, and I specifically.
Once in a while.
I will do it while chewing for no reason. I'll be chewing normal, and then suddenly my unconscious brain goes, you know what'd be really smart right now? Push all your force down on your tongue. Or all your force down on your cheek.
Let's get the tongue in on this action.
Yeah. Can't possibly do it alone. Crash looked more like a Goomba than the Goombas looked like in the Super Mario movie.
They should have more Goombas in that new Mario movie.
What do you guys think of the Mario movie? We saw it. We saw it opening day. That's
Yep,
another
we paid
story.
for a ticket and everything. The stealing from Nintendo is wrong. How did I not die there? That was cool.
That was cool.
You see,
So my
his
buddy
feet
Shock-
touched his feet touched the fucking crate.
That's funny. My buddy Shock went to he called me on the phone while I was walking home from work, and he was like, "Oh, the new Mario movie's out today, and my friend can't get off work until like 9 p.m. so we can't see it until then." I'm like, "Well, did it have a premiere? Is it tonight?" And he's like, "Oh no, it's out already." I'm like, "Really?" Because I wasn't excited. I'm never excited for Mario shit. It's just like, it's always there, like The Simpsons. Even when you're not excited.
Oh, it sure is always there. It's coming out digital like in 10 days.
Oh fuck yeah, hell yeah.
Which is good. Like, so you can get your Tears of the Kingdom and watch the Mario movie, or you could just pirate it off the internet.
Yeah. Like when they tweeted the whole Sonic movie out on, and like, they're like, if you want to show your support. Oh, anyway, so Shock wanted to see the Mario movie so bad, and he was all bummed out. He's like, "Well, my mom's calling and she wants to see me." And I'm like, "Joke's on you. I don't got a mom." So, and he like, he was all bummed out, and he's like, "I got to do family obligations." And I'm like, "Dude, I understand. I got to go pick up my nephew." And then I was like, "My nephew?" And then I showed up like, "Hey buddy, you want to go see the Mario movie?" And he's like, "It's out." I'm like, "Yeah." And so we immediately drove to see it. And then we called Shock on the way back. I'm like, "Shock, you'll never guess where we went."
And we got ice cream.
We got ice cream. And yeah, it was like, we did all the stuff you wanted to do today. We did it before you. And I felt like such a dick.
Fuck.
Sustained. Do I watch American Dad? I have seen it at least 3 times over. It's probably the best scripted animated show. It's gotta be.
I think it's my favorite anime.
It's up there. My ex used to watch it like 3, 4, 5 times in a row as her comfort show, so I'm a little burnt. But like, holy shit, did I like American Dad a lot.
And then like a comfort show to ruin your enjoyment
It's
of it.
just like, well, it's just like once I can start mirroring the dialogue back, your brain creates these patterns. And
No,
comedians
Francine.
know this. Video game guys know this. Yeah. Do whatever you like. Do whatever you like. If the bubbles feel good. I can sing all that shit. But your brain creates these patterns, and where suddenly you're not processing things like their information. And I think that's where nostalgia comes from a lot. Is that you're not creating new thoughts. Your brain carves a neural pathway to like, oh, this is that episode of American Dad. This is that crash level. This is... right? And so you don't experience it freshly anymore. And you kind of lose that sensation. Which is why sometimes it's best to wait a couple years to watch another movie, or... What are you saying?
Simple vulgarities make me laugh, and that was almost the sole reason for me to just leave Family Guy running on in the background. But since hearing Peter Griffin like just go, "Fuck you, Meg, you dumb piece of shit," doesn't make me really laugh like, you know, internally anymore. Watching it on repeat's like soul draining for me.
No, I know what you mean. And it's just one of those things where you're so numb to it. Back in the day, dude, Hellbent's old enough to remember this. Like, you would turn the rabbit ears to see Bart Simpson say hell. And now it's like every show, if Bart Simpson says hell, you're like, oh, really? You're going to do that?
I want Bart Simpson to call Mo a motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
That get me back into it.
Yeah, your sister's being attacked.
Hey, Mo. Hey, Mo, fuck you, you piece of
Mo.
shit.
Hey, Mo, do you ever think how I'm the only one who makes any contact with you? Ever? I'm the only human being that has any genuine, consistent connection besides your alcoholic friends. And he's like, oh, God, he's right.
That would be a modern episode.
That'd be a good episode. I should write for The Simpsons. And then my next episode, Lisa becomes a TikTok star. God. Hellbent and I have been watching, we've been watching Simpsons and Family Guy kind of obligatory to each other, and like
the new episodes, yeah. Like,
yeah, the new ones. And Family Guy's
fair to
back
give it a
higher,
try, right? Like, hey, why not? I got the Hulu subscription. Why not watch it?
Why not? I'm a hardcore Simpsons defender. That's actually something we talk about all the time that I don't think we talk about in the streams.
That you love some Simpsons.
That I love, well, just that whenever we look at the Simpsons now, it's...
Oh, I'm alive.
Let's see what chat, what's the consensus? When did the Simpsons stop being good? Because there are 2 specific seasons that I've noticed. But everyone stopped watching it. But there's 2 specific years that I noticed people stop. It's season 8 and it's season 20. And it's weird that it's those 2 specifically. Stopped being good after 2008. So the movie, okay.
Does that coincide with when you stopped going to high school or college, though?
Yeah, does that coincide with when you just got bored of it? Because that happens a lot too.
No, I'm more thinking like, did it coincide when you finished college and discovered like other people and things that aren't like network TV? Fuck, that's bullshit. Stand on the snow.
Yeah, that is some bullshit. See, I think The Simpsons comes and goes because it's a new writing staff every 2 years either way. I mean, there's always people who come back around. The original Simpsons stopped season 5, episode 1. That is the original writing staff. Conan was the last person they invited onto it. The last episode in technical Simpsons canon is Cape Fear. And you can tell it is because they reused footage, and it was their summer break, basically. No one else was there. So they had, like, Sideshow Bob hit the rake, and they're like, oh, we got 5 more minutes. And they're like, just draw more rakes. And they just added more rakes to it, and that's why he constantly does that. That's the original ending of The Simpsons, technically.
That would have been a good place to end it, I guess. But then I will...
Yeah.
See, people say, you should end it before it gets bad, but after that, I just want more episodes. And I'd be like, why did they end it? So you're in this, like...
That's the problem.
Yeah, you're in this negative feedback loop of like, I think that they should continue it, even if it does suck. And then if it sucks, I think they should cancel it because it sucks.
Well, it's just one of those things, too. People don't understand TV. People understand TV is a means to an end for the consumer, which is ultimately not technically what it is. It's designed to sell ads. That's what The Simpsons is. You sell ads and t-shirts. Same with South Park. But the main course, of course, is the show.
The stomp worked.
And there you go. It finally was useful.
Yeah, if it can't sell ads, it doesn't sell. But here's the other deal. They would,
It's an economy.
Well, they would have canceled it if it wouldn't make any money off ads, but the ads for that show sell for a lot of money, so, you know.
People like The Simpsons. It's an American institution, whether you like it or not. There's been some great ones. I could go through lists and lists of them. We've talked about doing a Toons Talking of, like, modern ones, or one of, like, really retro ones, like pre-season 2, where the characters are all
losing the money. They wouldn't air it. I mean, how often do cartoons that don't make money survive? It's really rare. I really can't even name a cartoon that was unprofitable, exactly. And they're like, oh, keep it on the air anyways because we just love it so much.
And people hate the animation now, and now that it's even before Disney got a hold of it, the animation's a lot more floppy and bouncy than it used to be. They're really going out of the way to make it look good. And it's weird because I hear that
more good. Sometimes it's a little much.
They overdo it. They overcompensate for how it's supposed to look.
I mean, I can't hate that. It's more fun emotions, but it doesn't really. Good writing is also nice too. They should.
Good right. Well, and then people like Rick and Morty, which is a rig-based Flash show. It's like people thought The Simpsons was done in Flash. Rick and Morty, I believe it's Toon Boom, but it's all rigs. It's that quote-unquote motion tween look.
They rotate. They're made out of they're like a little skeleton.
Layers.
They're like clip art.
Yep. They're little layers that you just push around, which is how we talked about this before. That's how I generally animate. It's very. And the reason is because you can do retakes faster. If something gets fucked up, you can basically go change the expression inside a layer, and then you don't have to.
Like we need Rick to stand a little bit to the left.
Yeah, exactly. If I drew something by hand and they're like, all right, you got to go back and change the expression on all the frames, you'd be like, fuck this. Anyway,
yeah, we did the characters on cells and took pictures of them, and I need you to take Mr. Burns and move him a quarter inch to the right.
To the right, yeah.
And then, keep doing it that way.
Exactly. And for what people hated The Simpsons and what it is, I don't know if it's a hypocrisy, but I think the animation community needs to realize you guys are all fucking struggling for work right now. I know because I am. I have a fucking degree in this. I've struggled for animation work my entire life. And I think I'm not the best guy in the world for anything. No one is, but I feel like I'm a pretty hard worker.
I've met plenty of animators.
Yeah, exactly.
People who've worked on TV, by the way, too.
Yeah,
not just
exactly.
Like this internet shit, which I don't think's any less. I wouldn't denigrate the internet stuff.
I'm calling you out, Gigabits. What I'm getting at is you guys are all struggling for work, and it's always been a thing. And I didn't learn this till Roseanne got canceled. The show, not the person. I guess both. But someone pointed out they basically, once she made those tweets and the network decided she wasn't going to keep the show, they fired everybody there. And Crash's model didn't fall down. It just kind of floated down.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, dude, that was awesome.
I
like
hope the
this game.
animators got fired.
Oh, somebody Vicarious Visions got fired for that. It's like, no, it's worse. They gotta make Call of Duty maps now.
I know. It's hell.
all this talent is like, yeah, now make a deathmatch map.
Huh? Ooh. It's a desert. You gotta shoot someone in. Anyway, so if The Simpsons gets canceled, they're putting hundreds of people out of work. And people always,
yeah. Well,
my
not those
community
hundreds,
always
because that's internationally syndicated, Brian. So thousands of people are out of work.
Oh, thousands of people are going to lose their jobs in an industry we're already losing them. You know, it's a double-edged sword, is what I'm saying. As much as you want it, and everybody, what they all want is they want their own show. Everybody I've ever met who's an artist or an animator, they all have their idea for the perfect show, especially critics.
Critics are like, I want to take over Family Guy and make all the characters nice and take out all the celebrity references and make Peter Griffin different and change Lois and like have Chris and Meg do more things and Stewie doesn't talk and here's
what I do. Well, and we watch. I don't want to call these assholes out too much, but the people who keep making those James Rolfe like needs to stop videos.
Oh yeah.
It always comes back to, and then when I become the next angry video game reviewer, I'll do it this way. So go back to Eel Deal to get your crystal this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're all playing in the same field. That's the confusing part of it. When writers, when South Park rips on Family Guy for writing, it's because they're always compared with each other. They're similar fields, and it is just like we're all lumped in together.
It's not complimentary and a little dehumanizing, but yeah, it's
welcome to the industry. There's a lot of
friendly fire in art for no good reason.
I got to work with James Rolfe on something, and he's the
lazy piece of shit, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a lazy no, he's a
regular guy. Who would have figured?
He's a regular guy who has like a wife and a kid, and every fucking 10 seconds he gets a phone call like something else went wrong. And I think he just puts too much work on himself.
Well, that and like it can't be fun to make them after that point. Everybody's like, you get to play video games. It must be the funnest job in the world. It's like, first of all, he plays bad ones, and then second of all, art's fun, but it still works. Something can be fun and still like exhaust you. And
Toons Talking is the most fun I've had making a video.
Yeah, there you go.
And I still get tired of doing it. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not. It's kind of nice having a day job for that reason. Can't have a sunny day without some rainy days.
You're like expecting people who like play football to play every single day.
Yeah, exactly. You're an artist and your hands are going bad. Do you want to just draw every day for no money, or you want to do other stuff sometimes? Oh man. Yeah, poor James. They expect a lot out of that guy, and it all started in such a simple place. Imagine having a YouTube channel for 20 years.
Yeah, that'd be
Red Dragon says go to the left. Go back and take the left path.
Yeah, but there's boxes back here, aren't there?
I guess check. I like how the music stopped, and then you turn back around and it started going ba 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 ba. It like timed to you. That was cool.
Hey,
I guess there's no boxes back here.
I guess there's no boxes. We'll go back.
Oh well.
Pardon me for expecting them to be dicks.
Well, you played Crash 1, so you get it.
I like this door that doesn't work. I don't understand why they did this.
Yeah, they didn't even model a door opening for this version of the game. They're just like, clip through it.
Did the old version have a door that opened?
Yeah, no, it just you clip through it. That's the...
Oh, I guess that means it's a secret. It sounds like somebody programmed the door in wrong. And they're like, fuck it, just call it a secret. Really? It looks pretty bad. Yeah, it's a secret door.
We can make the door open. No, let's not deviate.
That'll take time. Don't worry about it, dude. You need to finish up this level.
It's a magic door. Yeah, dude, making videos is hard. I'm actually really, Alvin, I wanted to bring up, how much of the Cornetto trilogy have you seen?
Cornetto Trilogy, what's that?
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End, the Simon Pegg, Nick Frost.
Okay, I saw Shaun of the Dead a couple times because watching it with friends, but Hot Fuzz I've seen only once. I don't remember everything about it.
God, Hot Fuzz is a great rewatch movie. Land. Up.
I like the mechanical looking levels.
Yeah, no, this has good scale to it too.
This will always look good. That's what I like about it. Like, no matter how old this particular remaster gets, this area just looks right.
All right, I'm gonna go out on a limb. Everyone's seen Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, and they think they're both great. No one's seen World's End, or they hate it. I've always noticed that's the pattern.
What's World's End
World's
about?
World's End's. I like it because I've struggled with a lot of the concepts. World's End is about a group of people that they were all best bros in the 90s, like when they were leaving high school. And they described their night where they try to do 12 bars in one night. And basically they can't do it. And it flashes forward like 20 something years to the future. And it's Simon Pegg in like a rehab group going like, and life never got better than that day. High five. And he tries to get the group back together to on this bar hop basically. And everyone's sort of in denial that he's got boozing problems and he's never evolved past being 15. And I like it. There's some good lines about like he has a mixtape for him and they're like, this sounds just like the mixtape you made me in 89. And he goes, yeah, it's right here. And he's like, where'd you find it? And he's like, it's been in the tape player since 89. Little shit like that. I like it, but I know a lot of people who haven't quite left their 20s, right? Especially because I am one.
It's okay to like shit that you used to like. I feel like it's a horrible misconception to assume like, oh, you like something like a video game or you collect a thing or whatever, and that means that you're emotionally immature and possibly autistic. It's like, oh, maybe, but
the character is, but that's true. That's a good point.
But like, you know, I don't see, I never seen a true correlation between like you watch fucking The Muppet Show as an adult, you fucking moron. I don't see a correlation between that and like, you know, any kind of mental illness. It's
yeah, true. You know what I do notice though, and we've talked about this, that did look like you're supposed to go forward or go into the camera. Bandicoot.
He's got a little smile.
I've noticed this about people. There's a lot of people I've met in my life that and this happened to me when I was younger. I didn't like stuff that wasn't fun, Sonic-y. Like, I wouldn't watch live-action movies. And I'm talking until I was, like, 12. I was a little too old to be playing that. But I'm like, well, if new things are so good, why haven't I seen them? And I remember my first little girlfriend left me, and she was like, you're so fucking boring. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll show you. And then I started watching, I think Shaun of the Dead was, like, the first thing I ever watched outside of...
a very mature movie.
You know what? It's a good start. It's a great rewatch. They set so much up.
The first movie I watched was Citizen Kane. The second movie I watched was Casablanca. I was 2 at the time. A little bit, you know, not quite to my level, but you know, it's quaint.
It was a good start into the world.
Hope to see more of this Orson Welles character.
I know, but more of what I'm getting at is it's not bad to like childish things, you know. It's not bad to like Sonic, but I know people who are writing their next big TV show or their next big project, and I'm like, well, have you ever seen a single David Lynch movie? Have you ever seen
anything that's not like, you know, basic cookie cutter, made to order,
sugar coated? Yeah, and the answer is more often than not no.
Well, he's gonna do the dance.
I think it's important.
I think you need to watch this. Watch when he does the crotch chop. Watch.
I've seen the crotch chop. Yeah, I love
that. I love that didn't get taken out. That's just the kind of thing that usually gets removed. It's like, that's sexual. You can't do that.
That's true. I think they made it a little goofier. What are we missing? Oh, Crash Crush.
James Garfield, that's his first name?
James Garfield loves lasagna?
I didn't know that.
My name is Jimothy Garfield.
Man, Garfield has had the most reimaginings out of any character, I think. Oh, fuck.
Yet it's still the same canon as when it started.
Yeah. Say what you want about Jim Davis and his weird compound. He knows how to do a cartoon.
You're at the Garfield compound.
I love the Garfield compound. Do you think he's ready for World War III? Do you think they got AR-15s and stuff?
Oh my God, we could live off these Garfield fruit snacks for months.
Yeah, here's the Jim Davis armory. There's we have a
Jim Davis armory.
We have an M1A1 Abrams tank, and it's painted orange. It's got a big Garfield on it.
Oh man, his license plate says H8 Mondays.
Oh fucking!
I think it'd be funny if they modeled Garfield to look like Orson Welles, and he's like, Garfield, what do you think of this movie? I thought it was trite. I thought it was plebeiant. What a piece of fiction for someone to watch that isn't on my level.
You want to hate more than Mondays? The apocalypse. I prepare every day in my bunker with my AR-15 and my MREs. Did you know they make a lasagna MRE?
Me and Scott Adams are working on a little collaboration.
Scott Adams ain't working on nothing. I like how Scott Adams changing Dilbert. He gave him a red shirt to signify the bloodshed.
What?
Yeah. Now, like, Scott Adams got fired, obviously, right? And
yeah.
He's hosting his own webcomic on his own website, which is awesome. Fair enough. Go ahead. You know, I think more people should self-publish, but yeah, it's like since I've been canceled, we gave Dilbert a red shirt. I don't think it really stands for bloodshed, but I mean, it's funny. It's like Shadow the Hedgehog, but Dilbert.
Shadow's a weird one because at the time it seemed to make sense when I was a kid. It was like, of course they'd all have guns and be swearing, but
why wouldn't Sonic upgrade his arsenal after defeating Robotnik? Sonic has like a Mossberg 12 gauge.
Hey, Shadow, watch this.
He shoots Scratch and Grounder right in the fucking face. Hey, Sonic!
I want that son of a bitch dead! He took my right eye!
Scratch and Grounder become staunch anti-gun advocates, and Sonic's like, oh no! Guns kill! That'd be awesome. Bring it back. Bring the show back and do it like that. Do it my fucked up bad way. They only call it
the Second Amendment because you can only amend it once. Whoa!
You can't have a weapon that powerful, Sonic. You don't need that.
So what? Robotnik's just gonna come in and start taking all my guns? Oh, that's
right,
nuts.
Hedgehog. We're taking your guns.
America should be safe for everyone. Yeah, Sonic's like on the scene, and he's like,
"Oh, so what? Now we're just gonna start taking everyone's guns away just because some kids got hurt?" That's right, Sonic.
Robotnik puts a sign that says "gun-free zone" in front of his lair, and so I was like, "Oh no, bro! I got you now, Hedgehog!"
Oh man. Oh fuck, that would be a bad time.
That'd be
I
awesome.
Enjoy that. Grounder's like, have you signed my
30-round mag? You can't have a 30-round magazine.
30
Sonic.
rounds.
You can only have a 10-round magazine.
That lock-on on yours is for your protection, not mine.
I do like this idea.
Like Tails gets a hold of his handgun. He's like, what's this
No.
do?
Sonic, why were you keeping this on the coffee table? Oh!
Sonic, I was playing with your gun and I shot Grounder in the eye.
He's got two of them.
Fuck him. Just vile.
They weren't supposed to be on our property. Oh,
Cancel
wait.
Doctrine.
Did you see where they went? Who? The SWAT bots that did this. Let's get out of here. Always dust it for prints.
Now
So I was like,
now what did he say, Tails? I was fearing for my life.
louder.
No, I need you to cry.
What's the name of this level? Can you pause it, see what the name of the level is?
Snow Job. No, wait, Crash
Snow-
Crush.
Crash Crush. Okay, there's nothing.
If there's
nothing
a level
secret
called
here.
Snow Job, that's vulgar.
There is.
They meant blow job.
Just to Aces, I take gun ownership very seriously. That's good.
Remember?
I do too. I don't own one anymore, but I liked owning one. It was
I
pretty
think
cool.
gun ownership's hilarious.
It's rife for political commentary.
I just think it's funny. I think the concept of a gun's silly. It's like a people ending device. It's like,
I
here's
mainly
my
want one
people
for
killer.
protection, sure. My Sonic, look at my people killer 9000.
Robotnik invents the Scar rifle. Robotnik invents the drum mag. I missed the box. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh. Oh.
God.
With my bump stock, the hedgehog stands no chance.
My hedgehog boominator.
And it's just a shotgun. It's a shotgun with a flashlight on the end of it.
Look at my latest invention. Yeah, it's got.
Oh, we got a special
taped
visitor.
the Goggles.
25
Your jokes are making people sad. Stop it.
Crash Bandicoot, please stop talking about gun ownership. You're making a lot of YouTubers very unhappy. And starts cutting his voice out. Yeah, no,
Counting on you.
Bandicoot.
You son of a
Oh,
bitch.
man. This is not a forum for political gun discussion. This is a forum for Crash Bandicoot.
I mean, you can talk about gun ownership, but I'm still gonna make jokes about like scratching ground or
Owning
like
one.
taking your rifles from you.
Yeah. I'm not taking this to a serious place. Scratching Grounder. Oh man, Scratching Grounder are like look what I found on the coffee table.
He just shoots Tails on
Whoa,
accident.
just because your folks left it on the coffee table.
Look
Oh,
what
I just don't
found
want you
in
guys
Robotnik's
arguing.
office.
You guys are welcome to have your opinions. I just generally once we start talking about it, it gets to an opinionated place.
Oh, if you're ready to fight each other, I don't care if it's
Yeah.
to the point like, all right, I'm gonna fight you on the internet about this. Whatever.
They're not. I just don't want to go down that direction too far.
No, it's jokes for sure.
We're only here to laugh.
If you got a serious opinion about guns, either way, I respect it.
Yeah, enjoy it.
I just want to talk about like what if
It is
scratching
crazy,
grounder
yeah.
what if scratching
It is
grounder
crazy.
found a
Scratching-
Glock under Dr. Robotnik's pillow.
We're paid crisis actors.
Now what I need you to do, scratching grounder, just go there and pretend that you've been killed. We'll
Max
frame
and
it on the
Trey from
hedgehog.
South Park will be there.
With my fake video nader,
Be very quiet. I'm hunting hedgehogs.
then we'll send it to Alex Jones.
We'll say the liberals did it.
That was the boss. Damn, actually, I wasn't really
Yeah.
paying attention to what I was doing.
I know,
I was
I
thinking about scratching grounder confiscating all my firearms.
I don't think of them confiscating it. I think of Scratching Grounder taking gun selfies on Facebook.
If scratching grounder confiscated my guns, I would probably just let them have it. I'd be like, okay,
Hey,
it's fine.
put me in the game. Put me in. Hey,
No, I'm good.
Bye now.
No, I did that already.
You beat Komodo Mo and Komodo Joe, who are the Komodo Bros.
That was easier than Ripperoo.
That was easier than Ripperoo. Ripperoo sounds like an Australian term for sharding.
Yeah, Ripperoo sounds like an Australian term for anal.
Go into unbearable.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Oh, no, never mind. I have another manifesto,
The
Crash.
Australian term for anal is rooting.
But now's not
And another thing about guns, Crash Bandicoot, is what if your neighbor is sending vaguely threatening messages?
counting on you.
I need to point my gun at the postal carrier to make sure I'm safe.
Yeah. Well, Helmet and I love those. We love shows where they don't take a side on guns. Like, there's a really good episode of The Simpsons where Homer gets a gun, and it just starts with him going like, "Open your eyes, Marge," and he's got it pointed right at her face.
Pointing the gun at her face. It doesn't take a side. It just shows like, yeah, this guy definitely shouldn't have one at least.
Right. And then it goes into the NRA with like Mo, like the next place he robs better have a wheelchair, and then finally Homer's like using it to open beer cans, and they're like, "You're fucking crazy."
I love it when he shoots the light bulb out. That's so fucking stupid. That's obviously fun to do.
Button. This is where I like when he goes, "This is the button, and this is where you point at what you want to die."
Yeah, this is where you point at what you want to die.
You can tell that Schwartzwelder, I think it's Schwartzwelder, like the big behind the scenes writer, always wrote like, he always slips in his opinion into something, and my favorite is like Flanders, where he goes, "I love paying my taxes for people who need it and people who just don't feel like working today."
It was I can do the quote almost entirely. It's Ron Todd's like, "Why do we pay taxes?" He's like, "Oh well, it funds all sorts of nice things like the roads and utilities, and most those people who just plain don't want to work. God bless them." Something like that. Oh fuck! I did it again.
Good.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Oh so yeah, I didn't get it exactly right, but it's like it says those people who just plain don't want to work. Bless their hearts.
Yeah, it's something like that. Sis Day says she doesn't care for Sally Acorn and the Freedom Fighters.
Boring,
as a kid, I was really into that. I was like, oh, that's the serious one. It might have been because I watched Nostalgia Critics say it. I mean, that's how far back it goes. Like, oh, it's very serious.
I think if you're watching it, you think it's gonna build up to something, but then like it really doesn't.
Well, and then I remember I liked Sonic X because it was the cool one, and it was based on the game canon, kinda, and the art was a lot more contemporary. But then watching it all over again as a grown-up, we were laughing way the fuck harder at Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog with
it was
where it's just
it was more smart, honestly. It was genuinely funnier.
It was less over the top, serious and self-important.
Yeah, maybe it was just to be less silly.
Mm-hmm.
I like
and you
when
know
Grinder's smart.
Those what are they for the Sonic Racing game? They did those little flash cartoons where they're racing around in the carts. Oh wait, hang on.
I'm hanging.
Wait, pause it. Unbearable. Says once again the secret exit's only at the end of the stage. Okay, so it's not here. Yeah, so keep going. Sonic Boom was pretty funny. The writing of Sonic Boom is something I would have done. I had a friend who said it was very
Misery episode got made. That was really well written. I thought that one was funny. It was just close enough, but it didn't like fly too close to the sun. It's like, no, stay within limits, but like you know what we're talking about.
You know exactly who we're talking about.
It's funny.
I do like.
I've never seen a cartoon targeted at a single individual like that. He's not like a president or something.
That was like when The Simpsons starts doing way too many Trump jokes way too fast.
No, it's not like that because at least Donald Trump was like president or was like running for.
Yeah, you're punching up.
Oh, yeah, the chain master.
They're punching down.
Kinda, because he's not mentally well, obviously, right? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not saying they shouldn't have done it. I just think it's funny. It's all fun. You just don't usually see that.
I think we can all agree that Chris Chan's eating our tax dollars and murdering children right now.
He just plain don't want to work.
Just don't play one. Chris Chan's in a fucking group home somewhere, enjoying a shitty box of crayons.
And you know what?
And for the grace of God goes Chris Chan.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to deal with it. I don't understand seeking them out, but I guess if that's your hobby, that's your hobby.
Shut up.
Well, yeah, everybody's got to do something with their lives.
You know.
Still the baby.
Oh, that's so awesome. Both things I like. I remember playing this and thinking this is the coolest shit.
I wanted to blow up the boxes.
Sonic X was cool because it was an actual anime.
Fair enough if you're looking for anime, right?
Yeah, and it's mostly because I didn't grow up with it, but I have trouble getting into anime. I find a lot of it to be filler.
Serialized, yeah.
Serialized, extended for the sake of creating more content, but not more material. You know what I mean? All right, so go
Yeah.
walk over. No, go back. Go back. You should be able to jump back to over there. Do a slide jump over.
A slide tornado jump.
Now go up to the baby.
Baby.
So I found, as much as I thought Sonic X was cool when I was a kid, I do find it very slow, and the music's very repetitive, and I couldn't watch it now the way I watch like Better Call Saul. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
For two
And
reasons.
now you run
First
back
of all,
in.
you're an adult, and a serialized. For a serialized thing to keep your attention as an adult, it cannot have an episode to where like, will Sonic eat an ice cream cone or a banana?
Yeah, and that's always been my thing. I'm trying to think of other examples of show like. I watched that Castlevania anime when it came out, and I remember getting to like episode 3 where they finally get to the fight scene with like what, Dracula? And
Is the level you're talking about where it's just pitch black?
Yeah, it's this one. But at the very end, he's like, "All right, I'll join you on your quest." I'm like, "All right, we're gonna get to the finale soon." And then they're like, "That was the finale," and I was like, "Oh." I waited that whole season for something to happen.
Yeah,
it was fine.
I like the
it-
Castlevania anime, but I couldn't recommend it to anybody who's not way into Castlevania. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah,
not a
exactly.
glowing endorsement.
And it's not because it's bad or anything. It's just it's not what was doing it for me.
You know, one of the guys who wrote on the Castlevania anime worked on Dead Space.
Oh, that's cool.
Dead Space is really well written. Even John Carpenter likes Dead Space, and then he got Me Too'd. Now he doesn't work on it anymore. So when you watch
I thought you
when you
meant
watch the
John Carpenter.
Castlevania anime come back, and if the writing suddenly seems a little shittier, because that one guy who helped write Dead Space, a really good writer, got Me Too'd, and they got rid of him.
God. Are we talking about Rick and Morty, or do you want to save that for another stream?
I don't even know if it's necessary. I think the internet's well covered that one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh well.
Justin Moreland's
Little
a silly,
King Caesar
silly guy.
enjoys He's a silly.
Who could have seen that? Who could have seen the guy acts like a psychopath, behaving like a psychopath?
Man, these weird outlanding. What do you call them? These outliers of culture. It turns out they might be a little fucked in the head.
The guy kept making jokes about raping babies. Turns out.
Jesus.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
That guy got to keep his job. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Dan Harmon. Well, so if you've seen that video, by the way, where I remember that was all over the news that he. Okay, first of all, Dan Harmon was like putting coworkers in a position where like if you do not like go on a date with me, I will cut writing assignments for you, which is a gross, like that is not even remotely appropriate. And he admitted it, got a standing ovation. Then he got canceled for the baby thing that Justin Roiland wrote with him in fucking what, 2005. And I was like, it's not that like it's in horribly poor the joke being that
I thought
Dexter
it wasn't that bad, but
kills-
then you showed me the video. I'm like, oh, that's,
Yeah.
I get why that upset people. Now that was
it's
unnecessary.
one of those it's about the principle things where the joke being that Dexter kills but we still empathize, and it's like, how far can we take this? And it's like, you have to do this to a baby or else more people will die.
It's one of those stupid edgelord questions.
Yeah,
It's like, would you put a baby in a microwave if it meant Hitler never rose to power?
And then
like,
you have
well,
to watch
fuck
like
you.
4
That's
minutes.
a trolley choice, essentially.
It's a 4-minute scene of the baby in the microwave, basically, where you're like looking away, like this isn't. Will a joke happen?
Yeah, it's like that is a joke because we killed the baby. I missed a crate, damn it!
I don't want to watch.
Don't you get it? Killing babies is wrong, but we did it.
No, I
would not put the baby in the microwave. Well, you're a monster.
We got a hero here. He would not put a baby in the microwave.
Me neither. I'd just be like, you know what? I'm not the one who invented this scenario. Whoever invented this scenario is the one who's going to hell, not me.
Here's what I gotta ask: why use a microwave when you got a perfectly good air fryer?
That's true. Baby be done a lot faster in the air fryer. Can't argue that.
Christ. Does anyone here like Bob's Burgers? I've not loved Bob's Burgers. No knock
I don't
on it.
hate
It's
Bob's
doing
Burgers,
remarkably well.
but like, yeah, some of the episodes are a little boring. That's all I can say.
I find it very nice.
I think it was
I've
cool that
dated
Jimmy
have always
Pesto
liked
went to
Bob's
the
Burgers.
January 6th
Yeah,
riots.
to the riots. Yeah.
They will not divide us. I've seen that guy on TV
They
on
know
Mr.
look who's
Show,
on the
like acting
TV.
next to Bob Odenkirk and stuff, and then like you're flipping on the news and he's in front of the White House or whatever, screaming at people. I'm like, oh hey,
Yeah.
I hadn't seen you in a while. How's your career going?
Oh man.
Oh, the world's such a silly fucking place. How can you, like, you
Yeah.
know, who needs animation and TV when you can just follow around celebrities?
And it's always been a thing too. I remember as a kid, like when actors refused to come back.
Well, that guy wanted to come back, but unfortunately,
Yeah. But in this case, it's like the actor can't come back because it would be inappropriate to have him back socially. God.
I like that
And
the
that's
bad
the whole
guy from
thing is
Bob's
like-
Burgers did that though. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
no wonder he's so good at the role.
He's so wonderful. I've never seen Murder Drones. I don't know what that is.
Me neither. I like Archer.
You know, Hellbent
Brian
loves
does
Archer.
not
I
like
can't get
Archer.
it. I just can't get into it. I don't know. I feel bad that I can't.
Nah, it's just a story about a silly guy.
And you know what? Crispin is so similar to Archer in so many fucking ways.
Yeah, you just want Archer with a little bit more like subtlety.
I want sci-fi Archer. Yeah.
No, I
Well,
get it.
Crispin really was like that.
Archer really lacks subtlety, like a lot.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I
That's true.
failed. I didn't even get the. Okay, well let's get every crate.
Oh.
I gotta get every crate, Brian.
I mean, if that's what you want to do,
Do I?
I don't know. Get it. You will
Okay.
get a gem, I'm sure.
Scratch is gonna take my AR-15.
I watched a little of the sci-fi, the 99 Archer. I really like the noir Archer.
That one's good. Yeah, I like the sci-fi
Dave
one the
Walsh.
most.
Okay, see, I always hear that one's the worst. That's
Oh,
I'm into it.
maybe I just think I just like the characters, I suppose.
no, totally. No, I don't think there's a wrong answer. I just,
Yeah, I wouldn't know what people generally consider to be the best archer or whatever. Fuck, I missed a couple of crates. That's it. Yeah, this
Okay,
is
you
easy one
died
to fuck
anyway.
up. What do I need the white diamonds for, anyways?
oh, it unlocks extra ending.
Oh, so I don't need to do this.
Yeah, but you're trying to 100% it to some degree.
Well, I already missed like 5 crates, so I'm just gonna leave.
Well, then you just go back to the hub world. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. We're out of there. Good night, stupid.
Man, what was I gonna say? What was that show?
Archer.
Oh, I was gonna say Mike Tyson Mysteries. Hellbent and I really loved Mike Tyson Mysteries when that shit came out. That
I
was
don't
the
know
funniest
anybody,
thing.
not a soul who's at least even tried to watch it, who does not
No
like
one,
Mike Tyson
everyone
Mysteries.
loves it. That's the weird part about it is it's one of those things where everyone loves it, who's seen it, but they'll watch one episode and forget about it. And it's good all the way through.
It's free on Tubi.
It is. It's completely free. That was a good show.
Who is one of these levels? Why are you killing
Yeah.
possums, Smash Bandicoot? I can't go that way.
Crash
Can I?
Bandersnatch.
I like the
The best
Bandersnatches
part of-
are. You know what a Bandersnatch
Yeah.
is, Brian?
I don't. I just know about Black Mirror. So
Oh, Bandersnatches are stupid like robot or stupid like rubber band monsters from Resident Evil. Like imagine
that's
if a
funny.
zombie had a giant like Stretch Armstrong arm that would like zoom out and go "Grr," and then they grab you.
oh, that's cool.
Look fucking stupid. It ruins the game for me, honestly. Like it's supposed to be a horror game, right?
Yeah.
Not with that shit.
Not with that goofy crap. Hellbent likes Venture Bros.
Yeah, I know it's unpopular opinion.
I know. I haven't gotten past season 2, but I liked it.
Yeah, we are getting a movie for Venture Bros, Arnifer, and I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. Looks like it's the animation quality got bumped up a little too. It was already really good for the last season, though.
How about Aqua Teen? Aqua Teen looked remarkable in that new movie. Carl actually moved.
Yeah, I liked Plantasm, and I'm glad that they're bringing the show back because it really did get unjustly canceled. It's not that it was like, oh, it was the first thing on Adult Swim. No, it's not that. It was that it was the first good thing. I mean, C-Lab was good.
Yeah, C-Lab was good, but I remember Aqua Teen ending, and it was really weirdly bittersweet. Because it doesn't it's so under the radar. It doesn't cost anything to make hardly.
Yeah, because they don't pay the actors or anybody.
Yeah, well now it's all union. Because I tried to hire Frylock on something and I couldn't. All your actors. Oh, there's that pathway. Take that. There you go. Only good things await you.
Sounds fun. I like good things.
Yeah, I talked to the guy who played Frylock, Carrie Means, about doing a voice in Crispin, and not everyone on the project was like SAG union, so I couldn't. When you're in a union system like that, basically, if everyone's not playing on the same team, you can't hire the other people. Wait, so you want to land on the platform? Which, by the way, I support unions, but
I support unions, but there's some cases where it's like a massive fucking inconvenience for them to exist.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't always fight for the little guy. We'll just put it that way.
No, and it's also unions exist for certain structures of systems that may not work for you.
Hollywood.
For instance,
unions are for Hollywood. They do not benefit people outside of the Hollywood film industry.
Well, like what? You know Kovacs, right? And Kovacs is living in I don't know if he ever lived in LA, but he said he's like never gonna live there because
everybody I know in art who's moved to LA, with like very few exceptions, are like, I'm never going back.
Fuck, dude, I always wanted to move to LA and work on South Park, and now that I think about that, if anyone told me that, I would laugh. Oh
like,
god,
all
yeah,
the
you
money you make is
year.
just gonna be put into rent and like twice double expensive groceries. So like, you're never gonna get ahead financially moving to LA to be an artist, unless you're like a showrunner. But even then, like, you're more likely to die in a car accident than to have that happen to you.
Mike Judge has 2 shows currently in production: King of the Hill and Beavis and Butthead.
I'm putting it further. You're more likely to die in a car accident than to get the Planet Dolan gig that I had.
I know.
You're more likely.
Mike Judge.
You're more likely
running 2 shows
to meet Jesus Christ in a bathroom at Subway.
Mike Judge has 2 shows he's currently doing, and he lives in Austin still, and he just flies out from Austin to make shit.
I don't blame him.
He'd never. Yeah.
He's getting older, and it's like he can do his job remotely. He understands how a cartoon works, and what are they going to do? Not put Mike Judge in the Beavis and Butthead thing? It's like, you may as well just kill the project at that point.
I know. They would if they could.
It's true. They'd cancel every show if they could, and they'd just have you like watch a blank screen with commercials coming on every few seconds.
Yeah, unfortunately, people like stuff.
Yeah, they have to do that stupid fucking thing where they entertain you.
That's
what
true from a standpoint. If you could just have a still image,
just a smiley face, and then like a commercial comes on once in a while. We brought it up before in private, but I love that Sony PlayStation patent to where like when the commercial ends, you have to shout the brand name to make the commercial stop. So if it's a McDonald's commercial, you have to go McDonald's, and then the commercial will stop, and you can watch your show.
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
Yeah, they have a U.S. patent for that Sony patent, and that tells you how far they're willing to go. If it's like, well, you know, if the pendulum swings this way.
Well, I remember my grandpa telling me when I was a kid, he's like, Marlboro owns the trademark for like Marlboro Greens and stuff like that, because they're like, if weed ever does become legal.
Oh yeah, they sell them. They already did it. Yeah.
Oh, does Marlboro sell some now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
limited areas, but yeah, and just pack the fucking weed into the cigarette. Works just the same as there as it does in the tobacco.
Yeah. And
you win some, you lose some. Mostly losing some today. Damn.
You don't have to take this route. I think
I don't have to, but I like playing really hard games. Sometimes I'm a bit off. I have my bad days.
That's okay.
What's
important is we're having a good time.
I'm crying out of my vagina on this one.
I know.
Crying my pussy hurt.
That's okay. I'll clean up later.
I need wipes. Then Scratch comes in and goes, Archie.
Grounder, I need wipes, pronto.
I need to see the Sonic the Hedgehog Tampax commercial.
Twice as absorbent.
Look, Scratch, look, when you sat down on the couch, Robotic's gonna kill me.
This is brought to you by Scotch Guard. I had an oil leak on the couch. Robotic just bought this nice white couch.
I know the solution, Scratch. I use these all the time. There's something too.
He pulls out red wine and he just pours it on the couch.
He pulls out red wine and he pours it onto a maxi pad. He's like, look, Scratch. It absorbs the whole glass.
They should at the very end be like, warning, please consult your doctor if your period blood is blue.
Please consult your doctor. Yeah.
Blue. Yeah.
Just please consult your doctor if you've seen this commercial.
I do love that. Oh, I remember there's an early demo of this level and they didn't have the same spikes on the lizards' heads and people were sending angry letters in. And then the very next build of the game, they look exactly like they did on the PS1.
That's nice.
It was like, yeah, I was like, well, that's more like it.
Yeah. I was gonna take the disc and slash my throat with it until you did that.
I was gonna use it as a tampon, but
what's wrong with me? Like, not just how I'm playing the game, but
throwing tampons at you right now. It would be funny if Crash left little blood splats on the ground whenever he's attacked.
They need like a Tampax platforming video game, kind of like how, like,
like
McDonald's, like Pepsi Man or McDonald's or any of those other ones. I need to get my tampon.
Oh yeah.
And have some developer like the really well respectable like Treasure or whatever, you know. Those ones that people really like. Oh god, I'm losing my mind.
Oh man.
Too much thoughts of scratching ground are taking my guns away from me. It's killing me.
Scratch and grind.
Come on now, you have to give it.
They've got like a bag.
They got
just
a big magnet
on it.
in a bag, yeah.
It's got a big magnet hooked to like a big robot arm.
Yeah.
They got like a big megaphone. We've come to take your gun.
Just make it easy on yourself.
We already have a militarized police force. Robotics there. With,
what chance could you possibly stand?
The King of Mobius could come in and just take your guns away.
I believe in the Second Amendment, but hey, job's a job.
You know,
I get to keep mine because I work for the government.
mine's bright yellow, so I don't lose it again. Now, where did I put
Like
it?
Sonic stopping, Sonic stopping Grounder. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop him. Hey, baby, will you look after this bag of guns?"
Oh man, I do really like that. Yeah, they take the bag of guns. They're gonna go bury him, and then they're like, maybe we could use these for ourselves. They come in like
make
Rambo.
crack in the microwave.
You know, when a house becomes infected with methamphetamine particles, they have to tear the whole place down. Wow, I never knew that.
That
Sonic
explains
comes
why
over
we
to
don't have a
wrecking
house
ball.
anymore.
And if you use the wrong chemical combination,
Look, I'm smart. I figured it out without getting help.
You did a good job. You did a
Yeah.
good thing, buddy. Oh fuck! This is a fun game. I like playing games with you, Hellbent.
It's a
This is
good
fun.
time. Crash
This is a good old
Bandicoot
time.
is pretty good. It's a little hard to control
always-
sometimes, but it's not too bad. I'm used to Mega Man X. What can I say?
I know. Every time you do that, I'm just like, and then he does the belly flop.
Yep.
Oh man.
Damn it.
I am Taki Tiki. Why does the kitchen smell like gas? Do not interrupt Taki. Wait. Hit the
Yeah, we
triangle
got it,
button.
we got
yeah,
it.
you got it. Yeah. That's one of the funniest jokes on The Simpsons is the gas effect they did where I
For
didn't
the
know
best, I
that.
had to come back here anyways. All right.
Yeah. In movies and TV, whenever there's gas, the way they do it is they take a sheet of wavy glass and they fold it over the screen so it makes that ripply effect.
It always looks so great, yeah.
And such a good effect.
I think my favorite Simpsons like drug trip effect is when Marge drinks the water and she's like, "Oh, the walls are melting again." That was great. It's way funnier growing up. Like as a kid, I didn't get it, but as an adult, I'm like, "Oh, that's fucking hilarious." She's getting blasted off tap water.
There's like a really weird Family Guy-ish joke where like, you remember the one where it's like the baby sleeps in the baby crib, like Bart and Lisa have to share a room.
Oh,
They did
yeah.
a follow-up to that one where they're like, why do we have to share a room? Don't we have like 3 extra bedrooms? And Marge goes, 2 of them are where I grow my stash. But that's a story for next week. And Homer goes, no, it's not. God. The Simpsons know when to toke it up.
I would definitely hate to write a show where people are constantly
kids
asking
are
me
all
inane
fighting
questions.
these days,
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, Sister, it's The Kids Are All Fight is the name of the episode.
Ah, Brian knows them
That's a good one.
by name.
No, Sister A gets credit for knowing that one.
Oh, nice. Thank you,
Yeah,
Sister.
Helvet and I were talking about really funny. We're doing a thing where Crispin has to remember something he said like in an earlier episode, and then Helvet went like, Lisa needs braces, and we're like, oh yeah, I really miss in movies when
Hello,
the
Joe.
yeah, dental plan. That's always fucking funny.
To where they're getting reminded of things that they hear,
I
and then
called
like
the
one
big
of them
one
makes no
Bitey.
sense.
Yeah, one of them's always like just fucks it up.
I named the big one Bitey.
I called the big one Bitey. Oh, that's good.
I need to replace it with that Stewie line from the Family Guy one. It's like, hey,
Your sister's being assaulted.
dental plan. Hey, Mo, your sister's getting raped.
Lisa needs braces. Dental plan.
I'm quoting a TV
Dental
show they will sell you on YouTube, so I better not get in trouble for that.
Raped. Yeah.
Yeah. You sell that YouTube. That one's on you.
Oh wait, I got a new one. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Dental plan. You ain't going nowhere, gorgeous.
Dental plan. Dental plan. Black guys have names
Dental
like
plan.
Carl.
Safety salamander.
I love that joke because it's like I expect Homer to say something really racist, but it's actually kind of wholesome.
Thank goodness. I hacked into Cortex's
Homer only
computer
knows-
and found detailed schematics
It's like he doesn't know how to be racist, and it's like, oh, that's nice. He doesn't even know how.
I'm not sure, but Cortex
Oh fuck. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Dental plan. I fucking had it. I lost it. I was so distracted by that cutscene that didn't matter.
Yeah, I was hoping for Cortex, but we didn't get that.
No, I'm sorry. You get to see. Oh fuck.
Bear down.
Oh, Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Dental plan. Think of me when you're having the best sex of your life.
Yeah. I just have Jay Sherman. It stinks.
It stinks. It stinks. Achi machi.
I like that Jay Sherman has to be like born in the back of some people's minds from the Comedy Central, syndication.
Yeah,
like they don't know the critic, but they're like
Simpsons
hachi
crossover.
machi, and they're like, yeah, hachi machi.
I love that what's his name, Ben Schwartz, the guy who plays Sonic, in the commentary for the second movie, he keeps going. I just kept doing Jay Sherman quotes till they asked me to leave. Like half the movie was Jay Sherman quotes until they, and they were like, when Shadow shows up in the next movie, his first lines better be "Achi machi." It was hot in there.
I would lose my shit if Jay Sherman were just a live action guy that looks just like him. You know what I mean? He's
There
just
is,
a
his name's
background
John
character.
Lovitz.
He's got the sweater and everything.
There's a whole thing about how
Sherman.
the critic was originally going to be live action, but The Simpsons was doing so good at the time that they're like, well, we have all the stuff to make a cartoon, and oh, excuse me, moi. But
Gross.
if you listen to this, they said it's the same screenplay. So when the girl says you're fat and ugly, even for a movie critic, I always think of like John Lovitz in a room having to hear that is written around him. I can take it. Oh man, I really do. There's a really good interview with him where he's like misquoting someone, like he's getting his English wrong, and they're like, you said that wrong, and he goes, no, I didn't. It was Ebonics.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, it's good old John Lovitz.
Good old John Lovitz. There's
Comes
a really
from a simpler time.
there's a good thing where they said oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. That's okay. I've talked enough.
Like that one movie edit of The Dark Knight where the Joker puts a pencil on the table and he jumps up and sits on it.
Wait, that isn't the
on
original cut?
Yeah, that was the original cut, and then they didn't censor it.
Christopher Nolan's vision was compromised.
As it always is. Man, what's with the dick riding of directors? I don't understand. I mean, don't get me wrong, directors are important, but it's a team effort, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's also, well, that's one of those things. Cancel The Simpsons, but it's a team effort. Also, directors, man.
Hey, Brian, I think I think Wendy's jumped the shark after Dave Thomas died, so everybody works at Wendy's. I'm sorry, but they gotta close restaurants down. I know you rely on that paycheck and all that, but I mean the food used to be better. You gotta admit.
Steve Jobs died, so any product I use to like. Who made AirTags? That's the only one that they can go away.
God, AirTags, they can go fuck themselves on that. That's.
I found an
Obviously,
AirTag
that
in
was
my
going to
car
be used
that
for
I didn't
evil,
know.
right?
Yeah.
99% of the use of AirTags is to stalk your spouse or somebody who you wish to be your spouse. They should just call
spouse
it
that hasn't been yet.
Yeah, they should call it the Tinder tracker.
The Tinder tracker.
Hey, you invite her out on a date, and you just hit her with the AirTag, and she can never leave. She can never swipe left on you.
Oh man. One of my favorite Homer quotes is, and this happy character's the sun. He smiles down on the house. We used to always do Jack Nicholson as Homer Simpson, and Paul and I used to be like, and this happy little character is the sun. He's smiling. This is just fat Jack Nicholson drawing a map of a house with a little smiley face sunshine.
I think we spoke of this, but on the last one, but I still love the media taking pictures of Jack Nicholson and going, look at him.
Look at this old man who just wants to be left alone after a lifetime of service.
Look, he aged, and when he walked outside, he didn't put on makeup, and he looks tired and maybe
Time
in
for
pain. I bet his back hurts because he's old, huh?
This 90-year-old man isn't going to be left alone.
I wonder
No,
why he
much
doesn't
like-
do movies anymore.
Yeah, but if he kept doing movies, they'd be like, Jack Nicholson, it's time to stop.
Yeah, stop making them.
Stop making them. Start again.
He's the greatest actor of all time. Stay away.
Yep.
Scratch
I do
and
like
Grounder
this song.
are coming to take your guns. Welcome to
I forgot.
welcome to Robotnik's America.
Robotnik's running for another term.
Four
they
more
accused-
years.
They accused John Lovitz of threatening Obama, but he's like, I didn't. I called him a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
All right. Stop there. Go on those platforms.
Yeah, I saw this, and it's literally just like telling me out loud, huh?
Yeah. This ain't subtle.
Don't worry, Rando Doodles. We're all about to be replaced. The writer's strike is going to get completely busted up by ChatGPT.
ChatGPT is gonna like write their contract like, hey,
We're either in for
go back
the
in there. Yeah.
We're either in for the best 10 years or best 6 months of television ever, or the most confusing fucking set of Netflix series we've ever seen.
Come on, guys. Time's always going forward. You know what I mean? Time's
People
always
used to
going
say
forward.
video
Let's
games
go
were
left.
art.
Yeah. Well, look. Let's be weird. Let's just get fucking weird. You know?
No jump. Oh.
No, you're supposed to. That's okay. You just get a game over and start over. It's fine. What do you need the lives for?
Don't want them.
Oh,
That
my-
looked violent. Jeez.
I did.
I get breeze in the water.
But yeah, no, life's always about going forward and taking the lateral forward movement. Like, let's do left turn. Let's do Chat GPT. Let's do that. That's fine.
Okay, the only argument I hate about the AI thing, really, like the one that sincerely pisses me off, are people saying it'll never replace us, but don't use them.
I know.
This is like
don't
you pick
don't
one.
use-
Either it'll let your nuts hang and shit all over it and prove it, or one or the other.
I'm gonna give an example of using Chat GPT because I'm not against this shit. It's just we're just gonna learn how to use it. Same way we learned CGI. Same way we
There's
learned all
gonna
that shit.
be an ethical, reasonable way to use it that will ultimately satisfy all parties because it's a worthwhile technology, and worthwhile technologies usually don't go ignored.
And banning the modernization of technology. It's just look. The cotton gin took a lot of jobs away.
It's true.
Cars took a lot of horses away. Unfortunately,
there
all
were-
those
there were
people
ads-
raising horses.
There were ads. There were like political cartoons back in the day showing like electrical lines and just people dying under the electrical lines, like the electricity was killing them.
What about the Twilight Zone where they go into space and realize that God didn't want them to go to space, so they stop existing?
That's fun.
No one knew what the fuck was gonna happen. It's new territory. Enjoy the new territory.
Or just be angry
Enjoy
about it.
it.
Either way, what's gonna happen is gonna happen, I suppose.
It's getting angry about something is like paying a debt that you don't owe anyone. It's like chewing bubblegum to stop cancer. It's not gonna help. You just gotta enjoy.
Also, if you're not an artist, or even if you are an artist, like support the people who don't do AI. Then, like find ways. If you really, really hate it, like immediately now is a good time to work on a way to identify
my
artists as
workload is
being
not-
legit.
Yeah,
Because
my
eventually the
workload
AI
is
is
not
going to be
actually
so good,
changed.
Brian. I don't mean to interrupt you, but eventually the AI will
No,
get
you're
good
good.
enough that it'll be indistinguishable from at least some works.
I've used AI in Crispin to design backgrounds, like come up with color schemes and like mix old photographs to create different composites for what areas should look like. Helvin, I told you about the time. So Crispin has a ray gun, right? And the ray gun has like that. What is it in Gary's mod? The gravity gun or the physics
gravity
gun? I like described the ray gun could do that, and it can create air bubbles. Like you can breathe into it, and it can work like a lasso. And the AI is like, "Oh, that's really cool." And I'm like, "Now, could you how would you break into a bank with that? And it's like, well, theoretically, Crispin could tunnel under the bank through the sewer and use the air bubble gun, you know, or he could go over and pull like a sewer grate out, or he could use it to stun people. It was coming up with all sorts of different things that I actually would not have thought of, and I'm like, wow, that's impressive. And then if you tell it a story, sometimes it just forgets like half the shit you say. So
I've heard ChatGPT's been like attributing quotes to people who didn't make them just because it needs to attribute it to somebody. So it just makes some shit up and goes, yeah, so-and-so said this.
Well, I was looking up Crispin articles, like what happened at this time in history. Like, was there an article in the 90s or in the 70s and the 60s? And then I was like, name 5 more. And then one, it was like Crispin fights the snow monsters. Local man claims to fight a Yeti in the Himalayas. Fred Crispin. I'm like, no fucking way. And it linked me to the newspaper, and I clicked it, and it was like top 10 cutest dog outfits. and then I looked it up. It's like ChatGPT can just make shit up and tell you it's true,
just like anyone else could. Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's true, but it said it was such gusto.
Yeah, well, you know, that's your fault in that case, I figure, but
I did the fact checking, you know. That's
what I like ChatGPT for is poetry. It's actually really good at poetry, and the nice thing about poetry is that if I don't like a line, it's really easy to swap out a word, just take a thesaurus out.
That's
I remember
true.
some people used to say using a thesaurus for writing music and poetry is cheating, and I'm like, really? Are you serious?
Yeah. And you're never gonna realize this, but every storyboard artist in American history traces photographs. They have books. They have what's called what
reference.
Is it? An asset library, reference book. Most artists, in fact, fucking steal stuff. It's amazing how many.
And good luck writing an original story that hasn't been done before. I know people are like, oh damn, I did the thing again.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, it's not. Die, Crash Bandicoot. It's time to die.
Yeah.
We have to 1000% this game. That death looks pretty bad, but then he opens his eyes up and he's not dead.
Yeah, that makes it okay.
How do I make that jump? That's ridiculous.
You got, I think, like that.
I think I'm having a really off day, frankly, but I'm having a...
You're doing pretty... Yeah, you're doing good.
I'm having fun, though. It's fun to play platformer games kind of loosey-goosey, because they usually don't demand perfection. This one's oddly demanding in the areas, though, I noticed.
Yeah, I need to write into ChatGPT, because I'm writing that Crispin story that takes place at Dealey Plaza, because the dude really was accused of killing JFK. Oh, good. I've probably now tagged this as something that
you can talk about that one, because that was
far enough back.
Far enough back, and also kind of like they use JFK in so many comedy things, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Fuck. Okay, I'm good.
But yeah, so it's one of those things where I can like list all the most interesting suspects of JFK, I bet, into ChatGPT. But what I really need to do is go find a dude who's like really versed in JFK stuff and be like, and then say this. Fuck. Damn, dude.
This game's mean.
I gave you a mask for when you drown.
Yeah, that'll help. Looks like you're struggling there, champ. Here's a mask. Bum, 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 bum. I think Crash got JFK. It was Dr. Neo Cortex who shot JFK, because I saw him. I was looking at videos of the Dealey Plaza, and I saw Cortex in one of the windows.
If you freeze frame, yeah, Cortex is in one of the windows. Well, my take on it too is like, who was gonna kill Kennedy? Was there a second shooter? Was there someone? And then it's gonna cut over to the Texas Book Depository. There will be a gun and a face pointing out of every single window.
I forgot there's a platform. There's a platform. I forgot there's a second platform.
You can do it. You can do it, buddy.
Yep. I like hearing funky jazz music and watching an animal drown over and over again.
And a new hit song from Bart Simpson, I'm Coming to Kill You, from Sideshow Bob, Wipeout.
That was good.
Yeah.
Wipeout's just a funny song to get killed to.
You're dead.
I like the breakdown. He's got a lot going on.
He'd rather be with his wife and daughter than making videos about Nintendo.
His camera work is really bad, and I can replicate it in my spare time.
Why doesn't he buy a set for every scene?
He should move in with his parents just like me. He can make videos all day long.
He can do it all for free.
We'll shit on him and say that he used to be a lot better.
Why does he sell ad space on his videos when 20 years ago he didn't have to do that?
I don't think he deserves a fair wage. He plays the games that make him rage. I think he should spend his life in a cage.
Oh, go back up. Yeah, you gotta go up out of there. They need to reinstate his virginity.
I hate his friends who help him out. Fuck them. I fucking hate them.
How dare he work for a group of people instead of be completely financially independent?
He should ditch his wife and his stupid kid.
And his stupid daughter.
It's getting in the way of my videos.
It's getting in the way of my video game nerd.
This is like that tweet that somebody made. It's like, writers can't go on strike because if they do, and all my favorite TV shows aren't here, people are gonna kill themselves and the blood will be on your hands.
Didn't we hear that like James Rolfe lost a writer or something? And then I wrote to him and I was like, hey, if you need writing help, I got all these credits and I know these people. And he's like, I haven't needed a writer in years. I'm good. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I was like, oh, sorry, James.
Yeah, you really can't believe what.
I will not listen to what the internet says about.
Because they don't know how the production goes. They're all. He'll tell you how the production goes, but that's just applicable for one thing. I've been involved in too many things to know that it never just goes one special way forever. That'd be really convenient if it were like that. That platform syncing is bullshit. Anyways.
slide. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Oh. I had always wanted to work for Dolan, and then finally, when I heard he was coming back, I wrote to him, and he's like, "You're like a year too late, and also, you're making more money not doing that." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks, Dolan. Nice talking to you." Is this game hard, Hellbent?
Nah.
That's cool.
It's no Pizza Tower. And
I
Pizza
have
Tower
not
is
even
fucking
watched
great.
you. I have not watched you play Pizza Tower yet, but all I hear is
I didn't even S rank everything. I just got through the game, but it's solid.
Wow, yeah, I never noticed that those platforms really do just kind of scoot you around. People on the internet should suffer in order to make the art that I watch in my underwear.
I don't care about his life. I think he should divorce his wife.
I remember we were listening to that thing about like, it's like, and James Rolfe has like tripods mounted, so all he has to do is screw the camera in instead of manually set up each shot individually. And then we looked up a Nostalgia Critic video and we're like, oh my god, he's always staring dead center into the camera.
It's the exact same camera angle every time, and it doesn't really help.
And no one gets angry at him. They're like, oh, this is perfect. And then we realized also he's been putting out like 20 minutes of content a week for like the last 2 decades almost.
Maybe that's why they're not angry. He puts out so much content they can't keep up.
It just satiates you.
Imagine reviewing Nostalgia Critic like he would outpace you so hard because he's so fucking battle worn. Also, he wouldn't pay a single fucking like iota of attention to you at all. You'd be like, oh, you want me to die? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Good luck.
Man.
I respect the Nostalgia Critic for sticking to that shit for so long.
I know. Well, all those people that ganged up on Doug after all the change the channel stuff, and now you got and now all those people are off to some other cause to fight. Well,
They're all
James Rolfe
jokes.
is like,
Like,
yeah,
like,
but
like
James
Car's
Rolfe
been
is like making
Car is
videos.
literally just foil for Oni Plays. That's his purpose now. Is to just be this kid. He's
What
like,
are you
oh,
talking about?
they think they do such a good impersonation of me. He sounds just like him.
Well,
That's my
Helmet.
favorite. Oh shit! Hey, Jar with $5 says there's 2 types of players for this series. It's not hard and it's like Dark Souls. That's true.
Yeah, this is
PS1
like
games
Dark
are like
Souls.
that. They're 3D, but they have that old like level of like fuck you arcade style to them, and I like that. Like, granted, I failed, but I don't mind a game that whoops my ass as long as it's like fair. And this game's fair. It's just, you know, it's got a couple of backstabs for you, but that's about the extent of it. I don't think that's that bad. You'll get through it if you keep trying. And you know what? Ultimately, and this is the best thing I've ever heard as far as games go, is that every game is beatable, so therefore every game is easy. There's no game that is. They don't make games that you can't beat. You put enough time into it, you will win. At least if it's retail. Fan-made stuff's a little different, but because I'm not playing Kaizo Mario, fuck that. I mean, I would do it for a joke, but I wouldn't beat it. I'll tell you that.
Oh man, Scott the Waz. He's nice. He's the least objectionable person I've ever seen, actually.
This is gonna be like a slight downturn in quality, and people will be like, Scott the Waz needs to drink bleach.
What a fallen titan, Scott the Waz. There's mud on Scott the Waz's face today because I really didn't appreciate the last video he made.
More like Scott the loathsome dung eater.
Yeah. And
Scott the Waz should stop taking care of his mom.
Did you get the bonus level?
I don't think. Oh yeah, I did the bonus level.
Oh,
There's like a couple of crates that I missed. And I think there's a fork in the road. Or I've gone crazy.
It's forward though. I think it's forward. Because it was after the it was after the bonus. Yeah, Scott the Waz is a weird one because he's one of those guys that I tried to hit up for something, and he has like an agent that he works with or something like that. It was one of those where you're like, oh, okay.
He's a nice enough person. He ought to have one because yeah, people are super fucking predatory.
Oh God, I had not thought of that.
Especially if you're nice and have like a good clean image. Those are the ones like the scum fucks target the hardest.
What if we find out that the agent is the scum fuck?
Well, then they're a good scum fuck because they're taking all his money, but they know where the buck stops. That's about as good as you can hope for an agent. But yeah, I would also say that yes, every agent I know is a scum fuck. I've never met an agent who's like, oh yeah, if it weren't for them, I needed to go back because of those stupid fucking crates over there. 2 of them.
Right.
So taking the
You gotta go figure out how to activate them. Over here.
Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, it's not that bad.
Over here now.
I'm a little fucking crybaby.
Just remember, out of everyone we've met, I think one of the most wholesome is Larry Bundy. Where he's just like, I just love doing this.
I'm British.
He's still using like power video from like '99. I asked him what he used. He's like, I've never upgraded my equipment. I do it the exact same way I've always done it.
Yeah, you know, if he's fine with pushing render and waiting 2 hours, like who cares, right?
Fuck it,
You
dude.
can go make a sandwich, go take a shower or whatever. Also, just a genuinely nice fella.
Man, that's true. Just the nicest dude ever. Oh,
yay!
Why don't Matt and Trey have a Let's Play channel? They'd be really good at it.
I think internally they probably don't like they do enough entertainment as it is. Like, how much of this shit do you want to do? I get why animators do Let's Plays. Because you probably already have a computer that can play a game. And if you're doing animation, there's a chance that you play with Super Mario or something like that because it just kind of goes with the territory. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Cartoons and video games that go together real good.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And video games make a lot of money, whether you're playing them or, like, you know, making them. That Dream Daddy stuff's fucked up, though. Ooh.
Wait, Dream Daddy?
Yeah, well, you know what? Not my biz, you know what I mean? Texas is pretty cool. We banned abortions, and we built like a giant wall around the entire state to keep Oklahomian people out.
That's cool.
Pretty gnarly. You can only own 6 dildos
It's pretty
in Texas.
tubular. It's pretty tubular, dude.
Oh, it's not too tubular. If you get like 7 tubulars, you throw you in jail for having too many dildos.
No such thing.
Yeah. You'll prime my dildos for my cold dead cunt.
Oh, yeah. Red Dragon's right. If you beat this level in under, like, 3 minutes, there's a point a timer shows up in the corner. Once that starts, race to the end. You beat the timer, you get a yellow gem, and then you unlock more paths.
Ooh, okay, I can do that. I'm fast. I see it. Wait, how am I supposed to get past that shit?
You go to the very far right of the screen.
Oh, okay.
Right in there. Right in there.
Yeah, right where the game meant for me to go. Here we go. I got it. Oh, fuck, that's not an exit.
Oh, buddy. You gotta start the level back over. Well, you still got the crystal, but you wanna beat that timer. There you go.
There we
Takes you
go.
right back to the hub world.
I'll start it over. Look at those plush Tomb Raider lips. Somebody's looking for a smooch.
Man. That's what Jack Black kind of looks like now.
I'm trying to. Oh, no. Have you seen Tony Hawk lately? How dare he age?
Only in my dreams.
He's
Tom
like
Green.
he's like a fucking revenant. It's funny. Skateboard revenant.
Oh man.
Everything's a revenant to me lately. I just like calling things revenants. It's like a way funnier way to say skeleton or like mummy. Ancient Egyptian god Tony Hawk.
Have you seen Steve Jobs lately?
Yeah, he's looking pretty good. He lost a lot of weight.
En masse. God, I've watched 40 Steve Jobs movies in the last month.
I hope I'm never famous enough to warrant more than one movie at most.
In 2 years, there were 2 Steve Jobs movies, plus like 40 documentaries.
Son of a bitch. How dare they do that?
So don't get the checkpoint after this, and then you can keep coming back here.
You say it like I'm gonna lose again. Oh fuck.
No, just play it safe.
They should like have Jack Black play Steve Jobs, or just like horribly miscast it and just like ruin people's memory of who that person was. Where it's like confusing. It's like, who was he?
Who left? Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So I think where your mistake was.
I ran into things.
Yeah, running into stuff. Of all the nitro crates and all the levels.
From atop the fourth wall.
Crash Bandicoot. I don't understand how a Bandicoot can run on 2 legs.
I don't like his design. He's too stoic and he like has this weird no, I'm sorry, I'm quoting something else. Hey, the HR! Thank you for being a member. Thank you for sponsoring the streams. I appreciate your contributions greatly. Thank you, thank you. Fuck. Like it would kill him to try to swim, right?
Yeah.
That is something a dog would do, though. It's like, guess I just die now.
Kinda, yeah. It was
Like,
just
no,
life
Mr.
now.
Mittens, you gotta learn how to swim. He's like, no, I die.
I don't
just,
understand
Just send me
this.
back now. let's at least go up there with like a couple lives. Booga booga. He's gonna protect me.
You've done that too. No, ooga booga.
No, booga booga. No, ooga booga.
I can picture Ezekiel hiding from the
Like
the
that
mask.
thing comes up on the screen. He's gotta hide behind the couch and press like continue.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Like, I can see how if you really like this game, you get used to this, but this camera angle, as much as I love it, it's still not the best.
Yeah. No, it's really good. I think you're just forgetting.
Well, if you memorize where things are, you can move with a lot more confidence. This is a game that requires confident movement, but what it doesn't have is like a confident sense of perspective. See, Crash all like cross-eyed and stuff. That's what happens when you play the game for too long. Damn, this looks normal. I did the thing.
You're gonna be okay, buddy.
I might be getting a little tired, honestly. I like this game, though.
I know. I'm trying to decide if it's too late to order food or if I just get it at work. Probably cheaper at work.
No!
You can get through this.
I almost said the thing that I thought about it. It's like, no, people can figure that one out. With context clues unless there. I'm sure you can just run up to that platform and just immediately jump on it, but I'm just, the timing's scary.
It's true.
Like that one. Oh, fuck. I don't know why I pulled to the right there. I'm like, oh, for whatever reason, the perspective makes me feel like I need to pull to the right. When I don't. I know that makes me the dummy, but when, like, you're a dummy for trusting your eyeballs, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't float good with me. Oh my god, I must be getting sleepy. Hold on, I can do this. After I get another content, let me just get another set of lives here real quick. No! Oh god! No!
I'm looking at is my mic coming in?
Strategy guide would not help you at all with this. So somebody bought like the Brady Game strategy guide. It's like, yeah.
It's like, try harder.
I don't even think Game Shark could help you on the water stage.
No. Is my mic coming in okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, weird.
Unless you weren't and I couldn't hear you earlier, which is totally possible. I can't do this jump anymore. I just fucking can't do it. I got to dash.
Yeah, you're starting to lose it, dude. Have you tried working harder at it?
There we go. It's got dash jump with that really weird perspective. I shouldn't have hit that. Oh well. Fuck.
Have you tried putting more effort into the game?
Remember the original Naughty Dog look? Fuck, okay, come on. I was holding straight. I was holding the button. Oh, God.
Where the Naughty Dog looks like Napoleon Dynamite?
No, it's like this, just a fucking chick with huge boobs.
Oh, that's funny.
I guess she later got turned into Candy Kong or whatever.
I don't know. Tonic Kong?
Candy Kong's fucking gross, dude.
I don't know. Well, look, a lot of people know her that way. I've never seen her that way. We're just friends.
Donkey Kong has like a picture of her. I hope he's like, yeah.
Aren't they related?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, look, Kong Kingdom has troubles. That's just fucking mean right there.
I know, you need
Not
one
gonna all the
mask
way
for
back.
that. Hey, you might as well just start on over.
Sometimes he says something when I drown him. Hey, all
He says I have a
smiles.
wife and children.
Oh.
No!
I thought he said like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's been 30 times, how bad?
Belly Sanders from 1865 Worcester Avenue. Fuck you.
I know where you live and I've got the photos to prove it.
I'm Crash Bandicoot. I'm gonna come to your house like that TV commercial.
Oh, man.
I'm doing it.
I'm working on it.
I'm really doing it.
Go do it. Do you realize? Let me tell you, the
Once
health
in a
department of Sony.
lifetime, water flowing underground.
You may
Coming
find
in our
yourself. I
You
told
may
you not to
find
get
yourself
that.
running through a fucking stage.
Spin into that bitch. Yeah, spin.
And you may ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing?
Why is there a timer in the corner?
And you may ask yourself, does he use new camera angles? And you may find yourself living with a
Damn.
wife and child. I'm trying to piece it together.
You got this. You got this. You got this. You may find yourself at the end of a Crash Bandicoot level. Just keep going through. Keep going through. Keep going through. You got this. You got this. Just get around that fucker. Get around that fucker. Okay. Jump over the nitro. Jump over the nitro. Keep going. Keep going. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. No, Ooga Booga.
Yay, Ooga Booga, yay.
Yay. Sister, I don't think I can do Seinfeld. I can do Towley.
I can do Kramer.
Helmet can do a mean Kramer.
Yeah. It's like he's in the room.
I kind of sometimes always feel like
I
that.
haven't kept up with him since 1999, but I mean,
But I'm sure he's doing good.
yeah. I
He's
think he
gonna
plays
list all the work they
Neo-Cortex.
could do.
Boy, you are more than halfway there. But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder. The last 10 crystals will be the hardest to gather, and our enemies will be sending their strongest forces to thwart you. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next warp room.
His fingers look like Cheetos.
Oh yeah, you're gonna fight my favorite boss.
Tiny Tiger.
Yeah.
I wish my door had my face on it.
Red
I
Dragon
need to do
Empress
that.
says the next boss is tiny. Thank you.
It's a lie. Look, he's huge.
Yeah. I find this very hard to
Oh,
believe.
son of a bitch. I wanted him to jump on that, but he... I don't know if I'll jump on those independently or if I gotta, like, lure him.
You gotta lure him just a little bit. Try going like right angles like that. Yeah. See. Okay. See when they're blinking red like that?
Yeah, well, I'm learning how many seconds it takes. It takes 3 seconds. Goes 1, 2, 3. 1, fuck, 2, 3. There we go. Gosh. Go,
Get off it
Brian.
when it blinks faster. Go. Oh yeah, Tiny HR says it was Taz Tiger in the beta of the game, and when you pause it in the original, it does still say Taz Tiger.
Well, that's a copyright violation from Warner Brothers Incorporated.
It's a copyright. How would me what's that? It's a copyright infringement.
Get fucked.
There you go.
I know how to
Good
play
job.
match cards.
Oh, Red Dragon Empress says you have to lure him to the red platform, Selben.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I know.
Die. Oh no. Okay.
Good job, Crash.
What a pussy. Get it because he's a tiger, he's a pussy.
Oh, buddy.
His name is Tiny Pussy now.
He's dead now.
Good.
Tiny Tiger's in heaven now. Yeah, we just burned through that warp room. Shit.
Hooray! Let's play this forever.
We got 10
It
more
would
to
be
go?
fun. It would be, well, we're halfway through, so I think we're pretty good at 3 hours, 45 minutes. I don't think I want to do 8-hour Crash Bandicoot stream. That might hurt my brain. But,
Well, I'll call off work and tell him we're just going to play Crash.
yeah, fuck them. I like this
Good
game,
idea.
though. I'll say one thing I like about the first one is that it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like, it's short and sweet, which you don't appreciate when you buy a game back when it came out. Like, back when Crash 1 came out, you wanted it to be twice as long because, well, that was what you got to play for the next 6 months, especially if you were a kid back then. So, Crash 2 is a good value, but I find myself, while enjoying the levels and increased difficulty, missing some of the simplicity of the first one. But 2's really good.
It is amazing how they implemented some of those new attacks. Like the slide and whatnot, it just worked right out of the gate.
The slide
It's like
and
how
jump
Mario-
works great. I'm just having a bad
Yeah.
night to where I'm trying to play it like Mega Man X or whatever.
Yeah.
If I do the slide jump in Mega Man X, I just do an air slide out or whatever, I think. Or, you know, there's no butt slam.
Yeah,
But it works.
exactly.
Like, we'll take the butt slam for Mario, we'll take the dash for Mega Man. I mean, hey, it all works once you get it down. It's more of a personal issue when it comes to control.
Why do video game characters bobble like that? Like they're
So
always
that you
trying to
know the
get
game
psyched
hasn't
up.
crashed.
It's probably exactly it. Oh. Yeah, they're always in a fighting stance, or they're always in a state of dancing.
If you go get in a fight with somebody and they start bouncing around like the Ryu from Street Fighter, just immediately punch them in the face.
It's
Just
true,
go
they're
for
using
it.
all their
You're gonna
energy on
win.
their chins to keep balance.
Yeah, they have no balance and they have no momentum really, so they're just like completely unable to move. And you just bop. That's so fucking funny.
That's cool.
Another trick is if you're smoking a cigarette, you can flick the cigarette in their eye. It makes it way harder for them to hit you because they're blind. Now, some say that's criminal assault, but I say it's criminal assault and you shouldn't do that. And what I just said is a lie. If you do what I say, well, I'm just a cartoon character here. This is all fiction. And the cartoon
That's
character
cool.
head there means I can say anything that I want. Hey, Six
That's
Crazy
absolutely
Cats.
true.
Not only is it true, it's backed by my imagination.
And 9 out of 10 people in your head agree.
Yeah. Even the 11th guy who's not in my head. I wish every
And-
guest on here was just like a hallucination. Like I drank like some bad alcohol that was brewed wrong and my head's just damaged. I'm like, oh, anyways, there's no YouTube. There's no chat.
Thanks for having me
just,
on.
You're like, he's still talking to people.
Oh, man.
Well, I give Crash 2 a rating of 11 out of 10. The fact they didn't make a Crash Bandicoot series is criminal because I like him as a silent protagonist. And then you got the Neo Cortex character who's a fun doctor. Like, it works on a lot of levels. And I noticed in the sequels they seem to have ruined that somehow.
Yeah.
Didn't they give him too many
Hopefully.
friends like they did with Sonic? That's a huge mistake to do with the platformer.
You know, I wouldn't mind playing Wrath of Cortex too, but that's up to you.
Oh, I'll play them. Why not? Hell, they're fun. I like these games. They're like, I'll say this about Crash Bandicoot, and when they came out, everybody's like, Mario 64 shits all over this, and there's other games and all that. And I remember playing Crash and being like, yeah, but this has like it has something to it that's unique.
It's some kind of structure and enjoyability.
Break all the crates instead of collecting 99 bananas. It's a bit linear, but you know, that's not always bad. That was back during a time to where most games were linear though, so I understand. When Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, people's wanderlust grew and they're like, no, I want a big empty open environment with nothing in it that I can just mull over for hours and hours and hours. But then you play this and it's very tightly packed. Everything's very intentionally designed. And when you can like break the design and zoom around something or make a jump that you probably weren't supposed to be able to make, it doesn't feel like you're cheating. It feels like you're excelling.
Yeah. And also the game's built to fuck with you, which I really like, because you start looking, going from an engineering perspective, why is that there? Why would you put that part of the level there? And then you just work backwards.
Yeah, it's like they know 99% of players are going to take this path, so I'm just going to make this turtle like cross that one area right when you would. Or like, why do they make you run away and you can't see where you're running? It's like, well, it adds like tense. It makes it more tense, even though it's.
Well, I'm saying, like, why is there a room full of nitro crates that you just the layman would just walk away from? But you're like, why would they put that there? Maybe they're hiding something.
They're really good at marking their secrets, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even though I didn't
nice
know what was back
thinking.
there and I didn't remember it, I'm like, clearly if I get past these crates and get to that vault door, something's going to happen. You just clip through it, which surprised me. But hey, what are you going to do?
Yeah, they could have worked harder on that.
The HR says OG Crash was designed to be clever. Crash 4 is deliberately hard and not in a fun way.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Crash 4 then.
Well, I showed you. Remember, I showed you Crash 4 yesterday, where like you have to point the camera down and look behind objects to find the fucking crates.
Yeah, it's true. They hid them in there more like an Easter egg hunt, but even the Easter egg hunt has hints.
That there are no hints to where that shit is. You have to constantly be moving your joystick just to find basic stuff.
Yeah,
And you have
I
to
hate
beat
that.
it
Like I remember
each
playing
way
Legend
mirrored.
of Zelda, and you have to have the strategy guide to beat Legend of Zelda and Metroid, the first two Nintendo games.
Yep.
Like, you don't have to have it, but if you didn't, you're talking like days and days and days of you just wandering around, which is especially brutal for Zelda, seeing as that was an open world game and there was a whole bunch of nothing and everything regenerates, right? So you gotta
Yeah, so
find
you
one
don't
bush
exactly
out of
know.
like 150 identical bushes and light it on fire to get in the staircase to continue after a point. That's a shitty roadblock.
You gotta call the Nintendo hotline.
Call a Nintendo hotline or have Nintendo power. Then Metroid, you're playing it, and some of the things are just visually incomprehensible. And it's like, oh, you do that? How the hell was I supposed to know that? And the answer is you weren't.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. Rutherford asked, "Did I kill the chickens in Zelda?" It was fun to try. I like it. I like when you attempt animal abuse in Zelda. The game beats the shit out of you for it.
That's pretty cool.
I like that. And at least in this one, when you jump on the little polar bear to get 1-ups, it's it doesn't explode into gore or something stupid like that.
It'd be funny if the polar bear got up and started attacking you.
Yeah. I like my violence in video games, but something about like putting in animals to kill, like, you know, pet animals, unless it's like a vicious lion or something that would kill you in real life.
Yeah.
But if it's like, yeah, there's a baby bear, just shoot its fucking stupid little face in. It's like, I don't know. It seems like.
Yeah. They've created more. The Joker actually, he was inspired by that mission when you stomp on the polar bear.
Yeah, he's like, that's funny.
That's
I want to do
actually-
that.
He was like, that's when I decided to turn it all around.
Play on jank controls instead of modern controls in Crash 4. I will play it however it feels good. All right, my Senate structure's falling apart. The poll, who? Which Crash Bandicoot character gives the best kisses? Crash with 41%. Ooh, he came out ahead. Dr. Cortex and his big old lips at 35, and the mask at 22. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get splinters either.
That's fair.
Yeah, the mask does give the best blowy, though. Anyhow, thank
Just
you for
mash
joining me,
it.
Brian. You just want to make sure
Yeah.
you know. Rumor on the street is the mask gives amazing head.
No booga booga.
No hooga booga. Oh, God. Anyways, all right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for dropping likes and all that really helps out, and I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me, Brian, yet again. I said that a million times. I'm bad at outros. I say thank you to everything possible out of fear of missing something. You just say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cover all your bases.
Yeah. I'd rather say thank you twice than ignore somebody. So, again, thank you all. Have a good night. We'll see you again soon. And thank you for your ridiculous generosity. The HR, Soulstruck, Sleepy Dog Zone, and one more for HR for joining in as a member. I appreciate you very much. Y'all have a tremendously good weekend and a good night. We'll see you tomorrow, or at least I will. We'll see what's going on. We'll see how it hashes out. Good night.
All right.